Hello everyone, welcome to What If Issei Becomes Iron Man and Collects All Infinity Stones movie. Before we start, please go support Guardian Infinite for writing that awesome fanfic. This is the translated version I made. There will be some mistake in character's gender, but of course Issei is a male. Issei has two brothers who have the celestial dragons Albion and Draig, and their parents trained them both, but they forgot Issei. Issei grew up and became independent. He studied a lot and decided to be a hero and show that he is not weak. Prologue. Narrator POV. The Hayate family was known in all factions, the wife Lucy Hayate, a very beautiful seraph known for her handling of the bow, and the husband Omar Hayate, known as the best magician of all. He created different potions to heal wounds. In a hospital in the underworld there was an Omar outside, in the waiting room, since his wife was in the delivery room. Doctor, Mr. Omar Hayate. Omar, how is my wife? Doctor, congratulations, you have 3 children, a girl and 2 strong and healthy boys. Omar was shedding tears. Omar entered the room where his wife and children were. Omar, Lucy. Lucy, hi love, do you want to meet them? Omar approaches and sees his children sleeping. Omar, what will we call them? Lucy, the little girl Yurito, the oldest boy Jake, and the third Issei. Omar, sounds good to me. The oldest is Yurito. The one in the middle is Jake. The youngest Issei. 5 years later. The children had grown up. To the surprise of their parents, Yurito and Jake were sacred gear bearers. Yurito had the red Emperor Dragon Draig and Jake had the white Emperor Albion, but Issei had nothing special. He didn't have a shred of magic or any sacred gear, and they better concentrated on Jake and Yurito. Hayate family house courtyard. Omar, okay Jake, you're going to train with me so you can control your sacred gear well. Jake, got it dad? Issei arrives with a ball. Issei, Dad, do you want to play with me? Happy. Omar, I'm sorry, I'm training your brother. Issei, okay, can I train with you? Omar, you have nothing special, son, and I think you would be in your brother's way. Issei, oh, I'm sorry, Dad, leaves sobbing. In the room. Lucy, very well, daughter, I will be the one who trained you. Yurito, ye. Issei arrives with tears on his face. Issei, sobbing, mommy. Yurito, only looks at his daughter, not now, son, I'm training your sister and I don't want you to bother us, maybe later we can play. Issei, crying completely, goes to his room. Issei, why is this happening to me? Crying inconsolably, I know I don't have powers, but that doesn't mean I should be pushed aside, falls to the ground crying in a fetal position. 7 years later. Narrator POV. Issei kept trying to gain the attention of his parents, something that never happened. He proved to be very intelligent and skilled, since he had a great intellect, at his young age. So as not to feel alone, he invented an artificial intelligence which I called Jarvis. Issei, 12 years old. Jarvis, what do you think I should do now? Jarvis, I'm here for whatever you need, sir. Issei, I saw my brother who had a kind of white armor, remembering what his brother's armor looked like. Jarvis, do you have any ideas, sir? Issei, something just happened to me. Jarvis, do you want me to save the information in a folder? Issei, yes. Jarvis, what's his name going to be? Issei, call him Mark 1. Mark 1. 5 years later. POV. Issei, 17 years old. After I had the plans to create Mark 1, I had to work to get the materials to do it. At school I got a scholarship, and well, right now I'm about to try my suit. Jarvis, sir, we started the virtual tests, we are ready for the tests. Issei, so, what are you waiting for? Excited. Jarvis, as you say. Issei gets on a platform and several pieces are installed on Issei's body. Issei, check the signal, everything is working fine, do a final check and diagnose the suit. Jarvis, as you know. Jarvis, everything is ready, sir, we just need to regulate a few things and that's it. Issei, yeah, I want you to check if there's traffic and the weather report. Jarvis, sir, the Mark 1 is not ready for testing, we need to do several tests and… Issei, Jarvis, sometimes you have to run before you walk, okay? In 3-2. Issei then leaves his hunt. Issei, woo, he behaves excellently. Issei, it's great. Jarvis, sir, there is an ice sheet approaching. I suggest you go back. Issei, understood, returns to his fighter. Narrator POV. Issei went to hunt him down, and took off his suit, and set about seeing the flaws and improving the suit. Issei, write this down, the ice layer is a problem, so you need some titanium and gold so that it doesn't happen and also it won't affect the weight of the person and the suit. Jarvis, what a clever connection, sir. If you plan to visit other planets, you may need to modify your suit. Issei, okay, I'm going out, I want you to do what I asked you, please. Jarvis, of course, sir. Rest. Kokabil's attack. With Issei's brothers and parents. Narrator's POV. Their training had borne fruit and had concluded. The parents could not be more proud of their two sons, but then their other sons, Issei, came to mind. At that moment they remembered him, and they did not know anything about him, if he had friends, if he was doing well in school, if he had a favorite food. At that moment the four of them felt ashamed of each of them. They forgot one of their sons/brother just for not having power. Lucy, what have I done? She falls to her knees on the floor crying. Omar, don't worry, darling, we'll manage to wait for the lost time. His communicator rings. Sir Shay, Gentleman Hayadu, we need your help. Omar, what's going on? Sir Shay, Core Academy is being attacked. Sona Citri and my sister Rias need the help of their two children. Lucy, understood, let's go right away. Sir Shay hangs up. Lucy, okay, wiping away tears, it's time for you to go on your first mission. Yurito and Jake, yes, they make a magic circle and disappear. With Issei. Issei, good. The suit is already ready and also. Jarvis, sir, the Core Academy is under attack. Issei, seriously, don't tell me Sona Citri and Rias Gremory? Jarvis, affirmative, sir. Issei, I think it's time to show all the supernatural beings that even those of us who don't have powers are more powerful than them. He got up and went to a platform where they put his new armor on him. At the Core Academy, the Gremory and Citri clan along with Yurito and Jake were fighting with several fallen angels and renegade demons, and they were getting tired. Jake, Imbalance Breaker, aren't they over already? Irritated. Rias, damn, we have to come up with a plan and that's it. Kokabil arrives. Kokabil, look who we have here, the Gremory and Citri heiress. Sona, why are you doing this? Angry. Kokabil, isn't it obvious? I'm going to start the other war, ha 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 ha. Yurito, you won't get away with this, come on Draig. Kokabil, I wouldn't do it if I were you. Takes out 6 pairs of wings as dark as the night. Rias, he's a jerk, you won't be able to. Draig, you're right, my friend, you don't have the power to confront him. He has fought in the Holy War and his power is extremely great. Yurito, damn you. Several renegade demons take the Gremory and Citri clans by the neck. Kokabil, it seems like I won, ha 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 ha. In the distance I heard my life coming closer. In the sky you could see a silhouette of a kind of machine descending in epic ways. Issei, I'm still left, Kokabil. The Iron Man? Kokabil, haha, a simple machine like you can't beat someone like me, attack. Several fallen angels launched themselves to attack with several spears of light, but Issei. Fallen Angel 1, you won't get away with it. Issei. Fallen Angel 2, wretched. Issei. The fallen angels and demons create weapons and point them at the heads of the clans, Yurito and Jake. Fallen Angel 4, don't move, damn it. Renegade Demon 3, or you want to see the floor covered in blood from these brats. Issei. Imagine that the attackers are demons or angels with spears and the civilians are people from the clans. The demons and fallen angels fall to the ground dead. Kokabil, who the hell are you? Issei, I am Iron Man, and for your information I am a simple human. Kokabil, no, impossible, a simple human, you are nothing, you are just garbage that gets in my way, die. Kokubeel throws a beam of light at him with what power he has left. Issei dodges it, and throws a missile at him. Kokubeel dies. Fred, no, I swear on my life that you are going to pay for this. Ha 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 ha, psychopathic laugh. Issei, you decided it, not me, starts to take off and sees that there is a grenade behind Fred. He aims at it and shoots. Fred, die. Issei, I've finished what I had to do, I'm leaving. Rias, by order of the Gremry and Citri clan, we order you to stop or else we will be forced to attack you. Issei ignores him and takes off, using supersonic. Sona thought, what an interesting outfit. Kiba, we must report this to Sir Shay. Rias, yes. Narrator POV. When they returned, they went to report what had happened to the leaders. Along with the arrival of the person called Iron Man, they showed it thanks to Aquino, who had recorded everything. Azazel, looking at the Iron Man armor, the suit is very interesting. I would like to have it to do some tests on it. Odin, if we had these kinds of suits, we could take on the Chaos Brigade. Michael, that is if the Chaos Brigade doesn't find him first. Zeoticus, son, I want you to send several search groups. I want you to find this guy called Iron Man and bring him here. Sir Shay, understood, father. Hayada residence. Jake, I feel like garbage. Omar, calm down, son, you tried hard, that's what counts. Yurito, haven't you seen my brother Issei? Lucy, no, daughter, when we arrived she wasn't there, we went to her room and it was closed. At that the door of the house opens and you see Issei, a little hurt, with scrapes and some bruises from the fight, since it did damage him a little. He sees his parents, but they are talking to their children Yurito and Jake. He is about to go to his room. He opens the door. Lucy, there she goes to hug him. Issei, quickly pushes her away carefully. Omar, son, what happened to you? Worried. Issei, nothing special or that matters to you. Lucy, how could we not care about you? You are our son. Issei, it seems that Jake and Yurito are talking to them, enters his room and closes the door. Lucy, son, what's wrong with you? Worried you're not like that. Issei, from the door, why don't you remember better? I don't have anything special. Omar remembers what happened years ago. Omar, it's not true, come on son, I'll cure you, and if you want we can go out and eat like a family. Issei, I just want to sleep, so leave me alone like you always have. He said the last thing in a whisper, but his parents could hear it. Lucy, crying and banging on the door. Issei, please open the door. Nobody answers. Omar, calm down, love, you must be tired. Let's go to the room, sad about what Issei said. In Issei Jarvis's room. Sir, the healing chamber is ready. Issei gets in and several tubes connect to him. Issei, is the Mark V ready? Jarvis, yes sir. Issei, okay, rest Jarvis. Jarvis, same to you, sir. Issei. Train problems and saving a dragon queen. Narrator POV. It was morning, the sun was shining and Issei was leaving his house, obviously without his family noticing. Issei, what a wonderful day, or not? Jarvis, saying to the glasses he was wearing. Jarvis, yes sir. Issei, well, Jarvis would like one last check on the Mark V, looking at his briefcase. Jarvis, yes sir. Minutes later. Jarvis, the Mark V is operational, upgrades made and ready for combat. Issei, excellent. Narrator POV. Issei hibba walking, but he didn't know that he was being followed by his brothers and Rias's entourage. Rias, why do we follow him? Jake, he always leaves the house, he's never with us and we want to know what he's doing. Kaneko, rather you were never with him, neutral. Yurito, bows his head, we know, and that's why we want to apologize to him. And Draig, girl, let's get out of here, nervous. Yurito, what's wrong, Draig? Draig, it's close, somewhat scared. Yurito, who is nearby? Confused. Draig, Tiamat. With Issei. Issei had arrived at a shopping mall and had done some shopping. He needed some things for school and to improve his outfits, where a small incident occurred. Jarvis, sir, there is a problem. Issei, what's wrong? Jarvis, the train heading to Quest Station is out of control and is going to crash. Issei, what? People look at him strangely. Issei, I'm sorry, lowers his voice. Jarvis, where and how long until it crashes? Jarvis, 20 minutes. Issei, okay, send another suit and let him come here. Things he goes to an alley, but the brothers and entourage follow him. Kiba, what are you doing? Issei, very well, Jarvis, let's try it. He throws the briefcase to the ground, leaving the onlookers confused, but what follows leaves them perplexed. Issei, Jarvis, put most of the power into the thrusters. Jarvis, understood. Issei flies away at sonic speed. Aquino, what happened? In shock. Gasper, we have to report this, President. Rias, let's go. In the uncontrolled subway. Driver, attention, the levers are not responding, help. At the station they were evacuating the corridors so that there would be no injuries or an incident that could be regrettable. Issei, arriving at the train, very well, Jarvis, check where the lever is to change rails. Jarvis, in front of you. Issei pulls the lever and the track changes and the train heads in another direction. Very well, Jarvis, we're done. Jarvis, sir, there is no end to that lane. It is at the end of the bridge and it goes to the highway where a lot of people pass by. Issei, and why didn't you tell me? Jarvis, I'm not asking V. Issei, let's go. He activates the thrusters at maximum power, arriving alongside the train. Very well, since I can't make it stop. He lands in the first car, sir. Driver, who are you? Issei, just call me Iron Man. I want you to go back and tell the passengers to hold on. Driver, understood. Issei, with a lightning bolt he breaks the union of the wagons and the train. The cars are slowing down. Jarvis, sir, you are approaching the end of the road. Issei gets in front of the train and presses his thrusters to try to make it stop, but it's useless. Jarvis. Below the end of the road on an unfinished rail was a taxi, to be more exact. There was the driver and a blue-haired girl losing their temper because of the traffic that makes. Sir, how much longer? Driver, I don't know, miss. Gets out of the car and hears something, Looks at the sky and sees that the train was falling. I can't hear anything. Driver, what happened? He turns around again and sees Iron Man holding the train. Iron Man carefully lowers the train. Issei, are you okay, miss? Mind, wait a minute, she's the goddess of karma, Tiamat. Tiamat, yes, thank you very much. Blushing. Many people approached Issei and congratulated him for what he did and praised him until the reporters arrived. Issei, should I take you, miss? Looking at Tiamat. Tiamat, not many gra. Issei carries her princess style and takes off. The planned date. Issei, should I take you, miss? Looking at Tiamat. Tiamat, not many gra. Issei carries her princess style and takes off. Let's continue. Tiamat, put me down. I order you to put me down. You don't know who you're messing with. Blushing and somewhat annoyed. Issei, we will be down soon, Queen Tiamat. Tiamat, but how? Issei, I know about the supernatural because I belong to a supernatural family. Tiamat, then take me home more relaxed. Issei, and where is it? Tiamat, in the forest of familiars. Issei, it's okay, just don't be scared by what will happen next. Tiamat, Confused. Narrator's POV. Issei began to rise until he reached the top at the critical point, and then began to descend so quickly that he began to shoot out rays from the armor. To give you an idea? Tiamat, what's happening? Scared. Issei, trust me, he uses his thrusters to gain more speed until he reached a speed of 170 kilometers per hour and broke through the sound and time barrier, creating a portal and leaving a line of fire in the sky. Just to give you an idea, and I imagined it was in heaven. Tiamat and Issei appear in the sky, from the forest of familiars. Tiamat, what happened? What did you do? Issei, I take time and space a little to create a portal and bring you here. Are you okay? Tiamat, yes, just confused. Issei, calm down, it's normal. Are we close to your house? Tiamat, yes, there it is, pointing to a cave. Issei, okay, descends. The two are on the ground and Issei carefully lowers Tiamat. Tiamat, well, it was a pleasure and thank you. Issei, yes, but don't I think it's bad for a woman as beautiful as you to be alone, in a place like this? Tiamat, blushing, hee, thanks, but I'm not alone, I'm with my friends. Issei, are they related? Tiamat, something like that, he. Issei, it was an honor to see you, I'm leaving. He turns around, but before he takes off a hand stops him. What's wrong, Miss Tiamat? Tiamat, I want to know who is under the mask, touching the cheek of Issei's armor. Issei, it's okay, lifts his mask. Tiamat, I know you are one of the Hayate family. Issei, yes, but just call me Issei. Well, it was a pleasure and I hope one day that you and I can go have a coffee, or something. Tiamat, how about a week? Issei, perfect, here, gives him a card. Tiamat, what is this? Issei, my phone number, see you later. He takes off and does the same thing of creating a portal. Tiamat enters her house and is greeted by her two best friends. Tiamat hugs her. What took you so long? Tiamat, well, it was for the boy in the iron suit, right? Flirty tone. Tiamat, Sunshine and Carla, it's not true, blushing. Soul, hee, don't worry, that boy is very handsome. Carla, don't worry, if you like it, it's fine, but I think you're going to have to share it with us, mischievous tone. Carla and Soul, ouch. Tiamat, with a frying pan in hand, it's 2 o'clock now, let's eat, I had a long day and I don't want it to be ruined by you two. Carla and Soul, yes ma'am, with a military pose, and they go to prepare the food. Tiamat, looking at the horizon, I will eagerly await our date. In the distance. Soul, she has a boyfriend, and he will also be ours, nah. Tiamat, grabs a baseball bat, now you'll see. Carla, son, run, hitch, run, running the same. They reveal my identity. POV, home to rest. Issei, Jarvis, how are you doing with the other suits? Jarvis, very well, there is only one small problem. Issei, and what is it? Jarvis, his family already knows he is Iron Man. Issei, what? But how? Jarvis, I'll show you. In the video. It is recorded since Issei put thousands of security cameras both in his house and in those of the other factions. Council Board. Sir, so what do you want to talk about, sister? Azazel, I hope it's urgent since I was busy. Michael, I have to do some paperwork in heaven, so please tell us what's going on now. Lucy, calm down everyone, please guys, tell us now. Rias, to summarize, we found out that Issei is the person called Iron Man. Odin, ha, how funny, how can he be Iron Man? Azazel, Odin is right, he has nothing special, like Iron Man can be. Omar, don't say that to my son, upset. Zeoticus, calm down, turns to look at the boys, and do you have proof? Rias, yes, Eurito, please. Eurito projects an image of what happened. A few minutes later. Sona, I didn't know that Issei had that kind of intellect. Omar, you're talking about my son, of course you are proud of his son. Yasaka, well then what do we do? Sir, simple. Omar. Omar, what's happening? Sir, your son Issei is not in an entourage, right? Omar, no. Sir, well, if we join the entourage or some clan, we can have access to their technology. Lucy, I don't think it's a good idea, I mean he's disappointed in us. Yasaka, and what did they do to make Issei hate them? Lucy and Omar explain that they were almost never aware of him, and that they focused more on Yurito and Jake. Yasaka slaps Lucy, how could they do that to her? Furious. Omar, I know it wasn't right, but... Michael, what wasn't right? What wasn't right? That boy only wanted your love and you denied it to him. Lucy and Omar just cried and hugged their other two children. Azazel, that doesn't matter now, we have to find our Issei. Sona, We have to look for him at his house or wait for him. Aquino, we will be at your house waiting for you. Cersei, okay, now let's look for Issei. The video is cut off. Issei, so you think I'm going to join, huh? Jarvis seriously. Jarvis, yes sir? Issei, I want you to take all the suits and investigations to the Malibu house by the mountains. Jarvis, right away. A ringtone sounds. Issei answers yes, who is it? Tiamat, it's me, Tiamat. Issei, hello, what's wrong? Tiamat, you see, I had a little problem. Issei, tell me. Tiamat, well, as I told you. Flashback. Tiamat, did you learn your lesson well? Seeing Sol and Carla leaning on a gas tank with many bruises and bumps on their heads. Carla, yes, pained. Sol, what's wrong with sharing your boyfriend? Tiamat, blushes, I said he's not my boyfriend, throws a fireball at them. Carla and Sol take off, but the fireball hits the gas tank directly. Bomb. End of flashback. Tiamat, well, there was a small accident in the kitchen and our house exploded, and I don't know if you can give us a home, just for a short time. I don't want to abuse your kindness. Issei, no problem, I'll send you the location, just don't throw anything away, okay? Tiamat, okay, bye, hangs up. Issei goes down to his house, takes off his suit and opens the door to his house and sees the entourage of Rias and Sona, along with his parents and siblings. Issei, what's going on here? Seriously. Omar, son, it's good that you came, happy to see you. Issei, let's get to the point, I don't have all day. Kaneko, well, we already know that you are the Tin Man and Cersei requires your presence. Issei, I won't do it. Kiba, and what are you going to do? Very strong with that armor, take it off, and what are you? Issei. Kiba, exactly, you are nothing, and Issei, and you don't? You're just a laboratory experiment, Kiba. What makes you special and strong comes from a bottle, looking at him defiantly. I thank Tamba 963 for this idea. Kiba couldn't stand it and kicked Issei out of the house. Jake, what the hell is wrong with you, Kiba? Kiba, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. Yurito, we'll fix this soon. He runs towards his brother but sees several pieces of metal heading towards Issei. What's going on? Issei. Issei, Jarvis, send the Mark V to the new laboratory, now. Jarvis, okay. Issei turns to his family. I'm sorry about this, we don't see. A strange power appears. POV Issei. It's been a month since they discovered that I am Iron Man, and well, I found myself sheltered in my house in Malibu, by the mountains and the ocean. With my guests there were not many conflicts, only that, well, I think I already have a harem, GGG. Flashback. Issei arrives at his home, in the mountains. Issei, Jarvis, did you check that we weren't being followed? Jarvis, yes, I checked the suit cameras and I didn't see that they could follow the flight path. Issei, very well, and by the way, have the guests arrived yet? Tiamat arrives and hugs him from behind. Tiamat, hello Issei. Issei takes off his suit. Issei, pretty good, and your friends? Tiamat, or if it's true, girls come. They arrive. Son, hello, nice to meet you. With these clothes. Carla, it's a pleasure, Issei. So you are Issei, nice to meet you. Tiamat, Issei, she is my other friend, her name is Mari. Mari, hello Issei, nice to meet you, my name is Mari. With these clothes. Issei, well, does anyone want to eat? The four, me. Issei, Jarvis. Jarvis, of course, sir. End of flashback. Issei's POV. After 3 weeks, we became closer, and then we went out or dated, hee, then we declared our love. I was surprised that all 4 of them fell in love with me, but they accepted me anyway. I've been doing my hero work, and with my family and the facts, well, they've wanted to find me, but I'm leaving quickly, and now I'm in my laboratory, perfecting my nanotechnology. Present. Issei, okay Jarvis, save the files and assemble the Mark 7 and Mark 8, it's the 50th. but it's my story. Jarvis, right away. Issei sighs. Carla, honey, kisses him by surprise. Issei, hello. Bon Bon hugs her and the other girls. Carla, they went shopping to the underworld. Issei, well. Carla, is something wrong? Issei, I'm a little stressed, I have to see the company. Author's note: Issei founded a company 2 weeks ago called Hearts Fire Corporation, which is based on medicine, building construction, and technology. Issei, being Iron Man, and then the pressure from the presidents and factions. Carla, well, maybe pushes Issei into the chair and begins to unbutton his shirt. I have an idea to relieve your stress. Seductive tone with a touch of perversion. Issei, bad puppy, but I like her. Starts to kiss her, including tongue. Carla, come on, I've been a bad puppy, and I deserve punishment. Perverted tone. Issei, let's see. Jarvis, sir, something is entering the atmosphere. Issei stops. And what is it? Jarvis, it seems to be a meteorite, but it radiates an energy that I have never detected before. Issei, well, come on, see. Carla, I'm sorry, love, but. Carla, go, but you can't be saved at night. Issei, thank you for understanding. The Mark 6 starts to appear, which is the Mark 42. In the forest of Kwa, 9:38 p.m. Minutes later. Iron Man, okay Jarvis, where's the meteorite? Jarvis, 7 meters in front of you. Issei walks and finds the meteorite, but was surprised to see a recording tape, along with a purple stone in the rubble that shone brightly. Iron Man, Jarvis, what is that? Jarvis, I can't find anything like that in the records. Iron Man, but. Many magic circles begin to appear. Iron Man, damn, he takes the things and carries them away, even though he struggled with the stone because it was burning. In the mansion. The girls had already arrived. So, well girls, I think it's time to take the next step with Issei, don't you think? Flirtatious. Mari, what are you saying? Sunshine blushing. Tiamat, well, I think it's time. He loves us and we love him, and well, what do they say? Blushing. Carla, well, Issei arrives and goes straight to the laboratory, followed by the girls. Issei, okay Jarvis, scan the gem and make a diagnosis. Jarvis, right away. Mari, honey, what's wrong? Issei, we will know that soon. Inserts the tape into his projector and a hologram is projected. The Infinity Gems. Ancestral, nice to meet you whoever is watching this recording. Maybe you don't know me, let me introduce myself. My name is Ancestral, Sovereign Supreme Sorceress of the planet Earth from an alternative timeline, or rather a parallel universe. You have many questions and I will answer them. The stone that you have in your custody is the Gem of Power, one of the 6 Infinity Gems. Issei, why does the recording stop? Soul, let me try, what is an Infinity Gem? Ancestral, for that question I have to show you. Suddenly the hologram enlarges to show the universe. Ancestral, the beginning of creation, there was nothing, and then. The hologram simulates the Big Bang. Ancestral, the Big Bang created 6 elemental crystals throughout the universe. Each of these infinity gems possesses a basic concept of existence: soul, power, space, reality, mind, and time. The ancestral amulet opens and the green gem is seen. Ancestral, now I know you have to digest all this information. Now you will be the new Supreme Sorcerer. In this other tape that is in a ring I recorded everything necessary to know about the mystical arts. You will have to break this tape. Inside there will be a ring. When you put it on, all the things inside will come out. My time is up and a bigger threat than Dormammu is approaching, and you have to be ready for battle. I say goodbye. The hologram disappears. Issei, very well, a lot of information today. Carla, so we'll learn magic? Issei, it seems so. Go to the room, I have to do a little analysis, and I'll go up. The girls go up. Issei, very well. Jarvis, I want you to analyze the power of the gem, and I will see if it is true of the ring. Grabs the ribbon, throws it to the ground and breaks it, and a ring is seen. Issei takes it and puts it on. Issei, well then what should I do? I have nothing to lose. Sorcerer's ring, give me the things I need. The ring shines and several things come out. 5 wave rings, I think that's what they're called, come out, along with clothing and objects. Next to. With. I just imagined the pure clothes. Issei, it even seems that out of wishes in game mode I wish to have 2 more members in my harem. In the writing room and in the Venelana room. Graphia/Venezuelan. I don't know why, but I have to leave my husband to be with Issei. How strange, but I'll do it. Back with Issei. Issei, well, it seems I have 2 infinity gems now. He takes the eye of Agamotto. Jarvis, I want you to analyze this one too, and I want you to run tests, to see if this type of energy can be combined with my suits. Jarvis, rest easy, sir. Issei, see you tomorrow. Then Issei goes to his room and the lights are off. When he understands them, the first thing he sees is this. Mari, hello darling, sensual tone. Issei, nasal discharge. The problems begin. Narrator POV. After a hectic night for Issei, it was morning and the girls were still asleep, but Issei couldn't sleep anymore and got up. 8 a.m. Kitchen. Issei, my hip hurts, ugh, but oh well, it was worth every damn second, he. Jarvis, prepare me an orange juice with a full breakfast. Jarvis, right away, sir. Various kitchen utensils began to move and began to make breakfast, and Issei went to the living room to rest. Issei, I need to know more about the gems. Jarvis, what could you do? Jarvis, I was able to modify the armor to control the gems, but I think you'll have to train your mind and body so that nothing happens to you, sir. Issei, I think you're right. Jarvis, give me a glass of Zuli. It's made up. It's said to be a drink with properties similar to those of hermit crab seeds. A glass of green water appears next to Issei and Issei drinks it. Issei, I feel a little better now. Well, what will I do? With the leaders and Hayato family. Sergei, do you have any idea where Issei might be? Sona, no one has heard from him for a while. Azazel, and the energy that manifested yesterday is also unknown. Rias, it's true, the leader that appeared yesterday easily surpassed Big Red, Ophis, and Trihexa together. That's a lot to say. A soldier arrives. Soldier, my lords. Michael, what can I offer you? Soldier, a group belonging to the Chaos Brigade is on the move. Azazel, where are you going now? Back with Issei. Issei, well, Jarvis, I have to watch the video again to see if there is any location of the other gems. Jarvis puts the recording. The hologram of the ancestor appears. Issei, well, do you know where the other infinity gems are? Ancestral, the gems are in your world. The space gem is in the Museum of Egyptian Antiquities in New York. It is camouflaged by a cube formerly called the Cube of Life. The reality gem is in the Amazon, in the Dragon Sanctuary, hidden from all civilization. The mind gem is in the underworld, camouflaged by Lucifer's scepter. And the soul gem is on a planet called Vormir. Issei, okay, and how do you know what to answer if it's a recording? Ancestral, I used the time gem and I was able to see the future that awaits you. Hayato. Issei. Issei is surprised. Issei 00 how? Ancestral, I can't reveal much of the future. I only recorded what is necessary for your crusade. Issei, okay, thanks. Jarvis, sir, several helicopters are approaching. They appear to be from the Chaos Brigade. Issei, oh shit, they surely intercepted the power of the gems, but where are we going to go? Ancestral, go to New York, find this place. It belonged to Dr. Fate. I talked to him and he told me it was yours now. Use the wave ring to send your girlfriends and tell Jarvis to gather all the essentials. Issei agreed. Issei, Jarvis, you already know what to do. Issei took the wave ring and pressed the ring where he had everything he needed as a sorcerer and headed to his room. Issei, girls, wake up. Tiamat, what's wrong, Issei? He gets up. Issei, there is no time, follow me. Tiamat, surprised, follows him down. Tiamat, what's happening? Mari, yes, I really like that dream. Why did you wake us up? Issei, what time? And it doesn't matter, they have to leave now. I sent Sol and Carla. Mari, Hey, getting Issei and Tiamat's attention, are we supposed to worry about that? A missile goes straight to the house and explodes, sending the three flying, and Issei sends his armor to cover Tiamat. Imagine that Tony is Issei, Peeper is Tiamat, and the other is Mari. Tiamat, Issei. Chosen by the gods. Tiamat, Issei. With Issei. He was drowning because water was leaking through his suit, and he was crushed by some rocks. Issei Aak. Jarvis, sir, take a deep breath. The suit's hand came off and grabbed Issei's hand, releasing him. It came back together, but Issei had fainted. The suit starts to fly. Jarvis, flight power restored. So the suit left the place without being seen by the Chaos Brigade or by his loved ones. 3 hours later. Issei wakes up. Jarvis, sir. Issei, yeah, I'm fine now, turn off the alarm. Jarvis, no sir, that indicates the suit's power has dropped to 5%. Issei, Issei crashes into an abandoned building, making a hole. Issei, I need a vacation. Jarvis opens the suit. Issei, Jarvis, where am I? Jarvis, it's on the Amazon. Issei, why? Jarvis, it wasn't my idea. Jarvis, prepare a flight plan, this was the location. Issei, who gave it to you? Forget it. He stands up. Do you think the armor will work again? Jarvis, yes, maybe it needs several adjustments and replacement. Issei, you brought something. I don't know about armor or a laboratory. I only brought the sorcerer's ring. Jarvis, I brought several things. They are on the ship. Issei, which ship? Suddenly a breeze appears and Issei looks to the sky to see the ship. Issei, Jarvis, this is where most of my funds went, right? Jarvis, that's right, sir. Issei, well, take the suit and the map. The dragon shrine should be around here. The ship disappears. The ship becomes invisible. Issei, Jarvis, tell me how long until we're close. Jarvis, we're 5 minutes away, go straight. After a few minutes, Issei sees a surprising pyramid. Issei, let's continue. He walks to the entrance, and a dragon appears. How did a mere human get here? Tell me who you are and why you came here to the sacred dragon temple. Issei, my name is Issei. Yours? A little nervous. Quetzalcoatl, my name is Quetzalcoatl. This is my temple. Now tell me why you have come. Issei, well, I'm here for the reality gem. Quetzalcoatl is surprised. Quetzalcoatl, how do you know of its existence? Issei, it's because I have 2 of them. Quetzalcoatl gets serious. Quetzalcoatl, thinking, could it be him? Follow me. Issei follows him. Issei, why didn't you eat me? Quetzalcoatl, pay attention and don't talk. Years ago, when the Holy War had not yet broken out, a meteorite fell to Earth. Me and Big Red went and found a stone. Its power was terrifying, and we decided to keep it, hide it from everything and everyone. But then a man came. He said he was a messenger from beyond, and he told us a prophecy. Issei, and what did he say? Quetzalcoatl, he told us that in a few million years a calamity was going to approach, where it would affect all facts. But he said that there was going to be a savior, a man. He stops to look at Issei, a human. He said that he could control the power of these gems and save the universe, but many did not believe and tried to have the gem. But when they touched it, they exploded. After that, I decided to bring it here, where only dragons can come, and there has been no encounter with another race until now. Issei, do you think I can be the one from the prophecy? Quetzalcoatl, we'll see. A door opens and there it was, the gem of reality. You will enter and take the other gems that you have, and thus it will be proven whether you are or are not. Issei, I don't like this, but I'll do it. He takes the power gem and the eye of Agamotto in a briefcase and walks to the gem. Very well, Jarvis, the suit activates. Issei removes the time gem from Agamotto's eye and places the 3 gems in a certain place on his hand. Issei, Jarvis, if I don't survive, tell my girlfriends to always love them and never forget me. Jarvis, yes sir. Issei, in 3, 2, 1. He puts the 3 gems and a stream of power runs through Issei. Issei, screams in pain. A light illuminates the entire sanctuary, causing Quetzalcoatl to cover his eyes. Elsewhere. I say, where am I? He hears two laughs and sees that in the small temple there are two figures. What? He walks towards where they are. Upon arrival, he meets two beings. Mephinite and Guardian Carlos. Issei, hello? The two turn around. Mephinite, what's happening? Mephinite, I don't know. Carlos, who are you and how did you get here? Issei, my name is Issei, and I don't know. Carlos, come closer. Issei approaches and Carlos puts his hand on his head to see where it comes from. Carlos, assets of the universe 17WX. Mephinite, and how did you get here? Carlos, a threat is approaching in your world, and hearing what I see, the prophecy is about to be fulfilled. Mephinite, well, what are we going to do? Carlos, he will take care of it. Issei, what's happening? Mephinite, my name is Mephinite, deity and protector of the multiverse of 12. Carlos, I am Carlos, Datas and the guardian of the multiverse 273 of 193 WZ. You don't need to tell us who you are, we already know. Mephinite, we'll be straight with you, we chose you because you're the right one for the task. Issei, what task? Carlos and Mephinite, save the universe, your universe. Issei, and I hear that, I'm just a human depressed. Mephinite, it is to hear that we choose you. Issei, huh? Carlos, humans have the ability to never feel defeated, in the face of any adversity, and well, you wouldn't be so arrogant, he. Issei, okay, but what should I do? Mephinite, find the other gems, and train hard, use everything you have, because Trihexa is very dangerous. Issei, a Trihexa moment, but… Carlos, the seal is about to break, and it is stronger than ever. Issei, very well, I will do it determined. Carlos, get stronger, and you'll be able to overcome this one, pointing to Mephinite. Mephinite, this one has your name, and I can kick your ass if I wanted to. Carlos, phew, I'm stronger than you. Mephinite, growling, I don't know why sometimes I think you're my friend. Carlos, maybe because of this. Mephinite, the ring of friendship with an anime-style tear. Issei, okay, this got awkward, I'm leaving now, bye. Mephinite, goodbye. Carlos, good luck. In a flash of light, Issei is gone. Again at the temple. Quetzalcoatl, who is this child? He should have died already. Issei, reacts, I am Iron Man. I will be back. Issei's mansion. There were several teams, from domains, angels, fallen, and as guardians lifting the rubble of the houses and looking for something that would help them recreate Issei's armor. Flashback. 10 minutes after the attack. Tiamat, Issei. Then several magic circles appeared where the Issei family, the leaders and the entourages of Rias and Sona came out. Azazel, what happened here? The booster gear appeared on Yurito's arm. Draig, you Tiamat, very scared. Circe, Tiamat, what are you doing here, and why are you crying? Tiamat, it's ISS Issei. Lucy, where is my son? She grabs Tiamat by the shoulders and shakes her. Tiamat slaps him. Tiamat, I think you are the least indicated to cry for him. Yurito, why do you hit mother? Draig, comrade, more respect. Mary, they still have the nerve to ask. Yurito, and who do you think you are, dragon? Michael, don't fight right now, what happened here, Miss Mari? Tiamat? Mari, the Chaos Brigade arrived and destroyed the mansion and… Tiamat, they killed Issei. She falls to her knees crying. The Hayato family couldn't believe it. Jake, you're kidding, right? Albion, I don't think so, she never lies. Omar, they are why he throws himself to the ground, hitting him until his fists bleed. Mari, you are the worst parents I have ever seen, leaving a child for not having any sacred gear or for not having magic. You left him aside and did not take him into account. I don't think you should be called parents. Issei's parents just cried while being hugged by their children. Mari, I'm leaving Tiamat. I'm going to the place indicated by Issei to explain things to the girls about what happened. She flies away. Issei, very well, we have to collect all this. Azazel, you're right, maybe we can find something to try to recreate the boy's armor. After that they started cleaning up. End of flashback. Tiamat was sitting when she saw some demons and fallen ones lift part of the destroyed roof, and she saw what looked like a helmet and lifted it. Tiamat, I will never forget you, you were my true love. When you hear a beep 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 beep, Tiamat, surprised, would turn the helmet around, seeing a small light blinking. Instinctively she puts it on and the helmet reacts. Secure server hide a loading message. Issei, girls, it's me. Tiamat, is surprised. Issei, I have a lot to explain in very little time. Well, I apologize for everything. I know it was selfish, stupid, and it will not happen again. Sighs, I have to find the other gems. I will be away for maybe a year. I want you to train and study all the spells. You will be in the New York sanctuary. The wave ring is in your pocket along with a photo of the place, so you can go and tell the girls I love you with all my heart. See you soon. By the way, if the facts find out what happened, tell them that I died and do not say anything else. See you soon, and do not forget, girls, I will be back. Tiamat takes off her helmet and looks at the horizon. Tiamat, I know you will return, love. Problem with factions and the space gem. 2 months after the attack. With the facts. After they learned of Issei's death, they decided to try to recreate his suits, which they couldn't because they didn't know what kind of energy was used, and they left it aside. With the Hayata family it became extremely sad. Issei's mother cried day and night. His father began to drink, cursing himself and crying and thinking about how it would have been if they hadn't left him aside. The brothers only became sad. Jake only remembered the moments they spent together when they were children, and Yurito began to look at a photo of his entire family without Issei and another where a teenage Issei is. And with the leaders. Issei, well, Tiamat, are you sure you don't know how I created the costumes? Tiamat, of course not. He always went to his laboratory and stayed out until the evening. He said it lying and putting on a sad face so they wouldn't suspect I loved him for what he was, for how he treated us. He was better than that lizard called Draig. Azazel, calm down, it was just. Tiamat, I'm leaving. I don't want anyone to come or get close to my house. She creates a magic circle and goes to the mansion. Already in the mansion. Son, wow, Tiamat, it's about time you arrived. Carla, what took you so long? Tiamat, oh, excuse me, I'm just stressed. Mari, it was probably because of the leaders, who wanted you to tell them if you knew anything about the suits, or am I wrong? Tiamat, yes. Sighs, well, have you heard anything from Issei? So, no, his only message was the one you gave us. Carla, calm down, girls, I know he will return, don't lose hope. Mari, Carla is right, we better go train. I already learned how to do the mirror dimension and I want to perfect it. Son, Carla. Tiamat, yes. With the facts. Odin, well, after what happened with Hayata Issei, we have to find out why the Chaos Brigade. Beelzebub, I don't know if it's written like that. I think I know why. Everyone in the room pays attention. Beelzebub, about 2 months ago, I don't know if you remember the power anomaly that was felt. Everyone nods. Beelzebub, it turns out that in Issei's mansion that same power could be felt, only very little. Gabriel, where do you want to take this? Beelzebub, maybe Issei found that power and took it, but without realizing it he could have been seen by someone from the Chaos Brigade, a spy or something like that. Michael, that would make sense. Do you know anything about that big red power? GR, the energy that was felt was an infinity gem. Those of the council. Old Man 1, what is an infinity gem? GR tells them the whole story, about the messenger, its destructive power and how many exist. It must be said that everyone was surprised by what was said. Rias, then it is vitally important that you find the Chaos Brigade first. Many of those present agreed. GR, what, am I going to believe that nonsense? No, what they want is to find them to take them over. I'm not stupid enough to believe that. Ophis, so what do you propose, Red? With Issei. He was in the jungle because Quetzalcoatl gave him permission to stay and use the temple as a center of operations. Quetzalcoatl, and what do you have planned, Issei? Issei, I know the location of the 3 missing gems in this New York in a museum, and the other is in the underworld. I will go to New York to the Egyptian Museum. Quetzalcoatl, luck. 2 hours later. Issei was arriving at a museum but stopped at a cafe to eat something. He entered and went to sit at a table. Waitress, good morning, what are you going to order for breakfast? Issei, then the full breakfast please. Waitress, the full breakfast is a plate of eggs with ham and Russian salad, a liter of orange juice, and for dessert a small chocolate cake, is that okay? Issei, I think it's perfect. Excuse me, where can I sit? Waitress, excuse me sir, but there are no more tables. Well, I'm leaving, good morning. Issei, wait, you can sit with me, there's room at the table. Sits down. Thanks a lot, kid. Issei, no problem. Waitress, what are you going to order, sir? Full breakfast. Waitress, understood. Issei, by the way, my name is Issei. Stan, nice to meet you, my name is Stan Lee. POV Issei. After a few minutes of chatting with Mr. Lee, they brought us breakfast. After that we chatted for a while longer until I had to leave for the museum. Issei, haha, it was nice meeting you, Mr. Stan. Stan, the pleasure was mine, takes out his wallet. Issei, no, I'll pay. He takes out some bills and puts them on the table. See you soon. Stan, thanks, and I hope we see each other again. Issei arrives at an alley and puts on his suit with the 3 gems he has. Issei, well, then activates the time gem and time stops easier. Issei enters the museum and sees many things, from weapons like bows and arrows to scrolls, but after a couple of minutes he found the Life Cube room. Hall. Issei enters and sees him on a ledge. Issei, there you are. Issei opens the box and a blue glow blinds him for a moment, so he can see the cube. Issei, okay, now? Issei, she is very beautiful, but now SSSS. Imagine it's Iron Man's gauntlet, and it's Issei. Issei, 2 left, now let's go for the mind gem. Lucifer's scepter, the gem of the mind. Narrator POV. After Issei took the space gem, he went to the temple to see the castle blueprints to create a plan to take the scepter. Quetzalcoatl, looks like you did well. Issei, yes, and what do you say? Your tone of voice and your face tell me that something happened. Quetzalcoatl, Red told me that all the factions are looking for the Infinity Gems. Issei, and how did they find out about its existence? Quetzalcoatl, Great Red told them. He only told them that he had and his leader, but it seems that the leaders were interested, and they are looking for them through the trail of power of the power gem that was left in your old house. Issei, wow, what a problem, he, better for me. Quetzalcoatl, what do you mean? Intrigued. Issei, think about it for a moment. The leaders will send many troops in search of the gems, and the castle will be almost empty, a perfect time to go for the scepter. Quetzalcoatl, boy, you really think things through. Issei, I know, that's why I'm the best. Victoria's smile. Quetzalcoatl, I'm leaving you, I have to go visit someone. Issei, see you later. Well, Jarvis, tell me all the information you have. Jarvis, well, the castle has 3 underground levels. The first one has only 10 guards, the second one has weapons like machine guns and missiles, and the third one, where the scepter is full of traps made by Issei, Omar Hayadu. Yes, when I was 7 years old I heard that the Gremry hired Mr. Hayadu to make that place impenetrable. Even at that time I heard him sing a song to the Hayadu brothers. I thought it was Peter Panda. Jarvis, what are you planning, sir? Issei, let's start with this. The suit and the space gem arrive at the Gremry Castle. The exact place where it is the entrance to the first level of the underground, and he enters in an epic way. Issei. 9 of the 10 demon guards crashed into the wall, and the other one just threw himself to the floor. Issei, well, Jarvis decodes the whole place. Jarvis, at your command. The door to the next level opens and Issei passes through. The guard gets up and runs to report the situation. With Sir Shay. Sir Shay, very well sister, you know what to do. Rias, yes, there are more, I'm leaving. That's when the guard comes in. Guard, my lord, they have entered the underground levels. Sir Shay rises from his seat. Sir Shay, go immediately, you and your entourage, go now. With Issei. He was already on the 3rd level but had a problem. The last level was so protected that Javis couldn't get into the systems. Issei, then you can't access the command. Jarvis, what will you do, sir? Issei begins to notice a pattern in the traps and the whole place. Issei. When you're sunk. You're so low that you don't see a way out of this place. BOM, BOM, BOM. You must not move from where you are. And like Peter Panda do. Clap, clap. Like a kangaroo. 3 jumps. 2 to the side. Like a crab. 3 in front and 1 behind. And the turtle has to turn around. Spin like a log. Until you can't anymore. And jump or the ground will end. Without breathing. Left jump. Issei, dance like Peter Panda dog. The door will open showing the scepter. Issei takes it and leaves, destroying some roofs until he leaves the castle but is intercepted by a ball of destruction of rivers, when he dives towards a pond and creates a crater, after which he comes out with his suit somewhat damaged. Everyone was surprised to see Issei and especially his brothers. Yurito, Issei, is it really you? Issei stands up as his suit began to rebuild. Jake, hey, answer. Issei, what do you want? Rias, Issei and Sir Shay, return the scepter. Issei, I'll give them back to you, I just need a few minutes. Seraphal, please return the scepter, you don't know that its power is dangerous, return it and let's have a friendly chat. In a magic circle appear the parents Hayadu, Gabriel, Michael, Azazel, and Vali, and those of the council. Issei, what do you mean? Should I give them my suits and help them create weapons? I don't think so, and if they want the scepter I'll give it to them, but first Jarvis, okay? Jarvis, ready. Issei forcefully buried the scepter in the ground and walked away. Those present thought he had already left, but Issei, lightning strike. From his hand came a moment of energy that went straight to the part of the hill where the gem is, until little by little it begins to crack and then breaks and falls to the ground. Issei takes the scepter and throws it at Search's feet. Issei, there is the scepter, takes the gem. Oldman 3, wait a minute, that's one. Issei, that's right, it's an infinity gem. Old man 1, give it to us. Issei, for what? For his plans? For his own benefit? I don't believe it. Lucy, please son, give us the gem and come with your family. Issei, family? Which family? Omar, us, your parents and your brother and sister. Issei, as far as I know I don't have a family. Jake, how can you say that? Issei, wretched, and you still have the nerve to say that I raised myself, I taught myself to cook, to wash my clothes, to study alone. I always wanted to have my family supporting me. I wanted a hug from you all, and you just left me aside for not having power or a sacred gear. Now look at me now. I don't need you anymore, I'm leaving. Zeoticus, you're not going anywhere. Azazel, you will stay, and give us the gem. Issei, I don't think so. The glove appears with the other 4 gems. Alone, it can't be, you have. Issei, that's right, I have 5 of the 6 infinity gems. He places the gem in the center. He screams into the air after receiving a lot of pain from the power of the gem until it passes after a few seconds. Issei breathes heavily, ready, only 1 left. But he was surrounded by the leaders, along with some angels and demons. Old man 4, you will stay. Issei, that's up to me, activates the space gem and teleports. Planet Vormer, the gem of the soul. A week later. Narrator POV. After Issei took the mind gem, he left for the temple. Quetzalcoatl, it seems that you have already obtained the gem of the mind. I congratulate you. Issei, and I thank you too for your support and help. Quetzalcoatl, Yes, but well, I suppose that now you will go for the last of the gems, right? Issei, yes. Quetzalcoatl, you know that gem is on another planet, right? Issei, yes. Quetzalcoatl, I'll just tell you to be careful, that place that Big Red told me about is a place of doom. Issei, I'll take that into account, thank you. Jarvis, prepare everything and upload it to the ship. We're leaving here today. I'll go for the gem, and again I thank you for your help, Quetzalcoatl. Quetzalcoatl, you're welcome, just visit me from time to time. With the facts. They were in a meeting and there were all the leaders of different mythologies, the gods of Japanese mythology, Shiva, Are, Anubis, Hercules, Hades, Michael, Circe, Azazel, the Hydra family, the dragon gods, the Vali team, and the Gremry and Citri continue and the elders of the council. Circe, I think we all know why we are here, right? Zuz, because of the energy that was felt a week ago, or not? Omar, maybe you know my son Issei. Anubis, you never told us about him. We know him because he helped us once. Lucy, and how can I help you? Thirst, once someone from the Chaos Brigade stole a sacred object from us, something that contained a destructive power. He told us that his identity as Iron Man, after that. Hercules, he was able to recover the artifact. Unfortunately, some of its power was extracted, but it was not much. Michael, and what did they steal? Poseidon, it is called Extremis. It is a power that gives the user the ability to have supernatural strength and control of fire as well as regeneration. Elder One, we're getting off topic. Well, if you already know, then I think we should do something really important. Zeoticus? Zeoticus Ancient. He then showed a hologram of Issei with the gems. Elder 4, the power, a power that rivals or rather surpasses the 3 dragon gods together. Are, the Infinity Gems, if I'm not mistaken. Rias, how about it? Shiva, Big Red brought us up to date. What are you trying to get at? Old man, we must have those gems. Ophis, and why? Azazel, according to what Red told us, with just 1 gem he surpasses him in power, and he already has 5, meaning he can destroy the planet or the solar system if he has them in his leader. GR, and you are fine with them, right? He owns them for a reason. Jake, which one? Ophis, the gems chose him as their bearer. Vali, and how do you know that? GR, as I said, only one that can pass my power to me, meaning that if I try to use his power he could kill me because of the energy it contains, and he controls them without any difficulty. Yurito, but with Issei. He had used the space gem to get to the planet faster. When he arrived he saw large stone pillars, and walked over there. Issei, this place feels bad. Issei Hayato, son of Lucy and Omar Hayato. Issei, do you know me? My curse is to know everyone who comes to this place. Issei, do you know where the gem is? Yeah. Issei, I'm ready, determined. Many think that while revealing his face. Already on the road. Issei, how did you get here? Red Skull, I was sent here. I was also looking for the gems, but my greed made me here. I lead others to a treasure I cannot possess. Issei, well, what do I have to do? Red Skull, if you want the gem, you'll have to prove you're worthy. Issei, and how is that? Red Skull, have courage and faith, and the gem will decide if you are worthy of its power. Issei, what if I'm not worthy? Red Skull, you will die just like what you love. Issei, okay, walks to the edge of the cliff. Soul Gem, you know my name, maybe I'm not worthy of your power, and if I'm not, take my life and not theirs. Jumps off the cliff. A sample of our power. With Hades facts. Damn Circe, wasn't this place supposed to be safe? Circe, yes, but I don't know what happened. Dodging a spear. Rise of him, please, why don't you just surrender? Lucy, we will never do it. Rise of him, look at everything my subordinates have done, thanks to Extremis, ha ha ha. Then a portal opens, and from them comes Sol, Mari, Carla and Tiamat, in their sorceress costumes. Rise of him, ha 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 ha, look at some cans and Queen Tiamat. What? Are you coming from a costume party? Ha 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 ha. Mari, damn you. Carla, don't you dare underestimate us. Tiamat, I still wonder why I got this suit. Soul, don't complain. Besides, if Issei saw you, GGG. Those are the suits. Draig, what are you doing here? Mari, what do you think, lizard? We're here to help. Jake, no offense, but how do you think they'll do it? Mari, just watch, and don't interfere. Just focus on the attacks. Rias, what is that kind of magic? Kuroka, I'd never seen her, and you're worth it? Valid, either. Rise of him, I've never seen that kind of magic, but it still won't help you attack my subordinates. 2 demons and 2 angels go against the girls. With Mari. Demon, I'll have fun playing with you, sweetie. I create a spear of light and give it to her. Mari, I don't think so. The 2 of them charge at each other, but Mari has the advantage because she is more agile and faster, until Mari comes up with a plan and stops attacking. Demon, you fell, damn it. He throws an attack but Mari dodges it, but what? Mari, you fell. Demon, what the hell? Mari, did you know that without the soul the body doesn't function? Demon, damn witch, give me back my body. Mari, you called me a witch? Then try the abyss of 1,000 ghosts. A portal opens beneath the demon and several hands grab him, pulling him into the portal. Demon, no, no, no. The portal closes. With Carla. Fallen, you've been a bad hitch. I think I'll have to punish you with a sick face. Carla, the only one who can give me my punishments is Issei. Fallen, what the heck? Carla, in a fight you never decide. Fallen, ag. Carla, she approaches quickly and connects a series of goals. The Fallen rises from the stones. Fallen, damn hitch, I'll teach you some manners. Creates 100 energy lances. Carla, pathetic. Carla, now I will teach you real manners. Carla takes the fallen man by the back and begins to accumulate energy, until reaching critical levels. Fallen, don't do it. Carla, buy trash, A few seconds later a green explosion appeared and then Carla was seen somewhat stunned but well. Mari, are you okay? Carla, yes, I am. With Tiamat. Tiamat, you should know that my power is beyond the celestial dragons, right? Demon, one more reason to kill you. He throws himself into hand-to-hand combat just like she does. Tiamat, your power is barely at the mouse, but I am not, hee. I require your support, Master. I summon the Dark Magician. The Dark Wizard appears. Gosh Tiamat, what do you need me for? Tiamat, I need your help to put an end to this garbage. You must know that when I take my power I will disappear, right? Tiamat, yes I know. Well Tiamat, it's time to say goodbye. Tiamat, double power. Dark Magician, from the infinite darkness. The lightning strikes him directly in the face. Goodbye friend, disappeared into molecules of light. Tiamat, farewell master. Demon, why can't I move? Tiamat, so you can still move? Devil, have mercy. Tiamat, I'm sorry, I don't know that word. Lightning of the Purika. Demon, H. With Sun. Sun, I'll finish this quickly. Fallen, what are you doing? Sun, copy of Yggdrasil. Several copies of Tiamat are placed in danger of losing. Fallen, damn misfortune. Tiamat uses the whips with force and charring it. Rise of him, maybe they were killed but. Various demons and Fallen appear surrounding everyone. Rise of him, thanks to the energy of the modified extremists, we are unstoppable, ha. I wouldn't say that. Everyone turned to look and saw Issei in his normal clothes, but somewhat torn. Issei's harem, Issei. Issei, I've arrived. Issei versus Rise of him. I must clarify that they are in the Gremory Castle. Without further ado, let's continue. Rise of him, maybe they were killed but. Various demons and Fallen appear surrounding everyone. Rise of him, thanks to the energy of the modified extremists, we are unstoppable, ha. I wouldn't say that. Everyone turned to look and saw Issei in his normal clothes, but somewhat torn. Issei's harem, Issei. Issei, I've arrived. Tiamat, I'm glad you're here, hugs him. Issei, me too. He didn't finish speaking because Carla slapped him. Carla, do you know how much we suffered for you? Do you know how much we missed you? She kisses him. Issei, separates from the kiss, I miss them a lot too. Jake, bro. Issei, what do you want? Cold. Yurito, I know we made mistakes, but. Issei, don't waste your words, they won't help you, Yurito Hayato. Rise of him, look who's arrived, the brother of the White Dragon Emperor and the Red Empress, and the Iron Man. Issei, from what I see, you know me. Rise of him, yes, and I was going to come and look for you later, but we better settle this once and for all. Issei, and why were you looking for me? Rise of him, I know you have 5 infinity gems in your possession, a leader that rivals or surpasses the dragon gods, and when I have them in my leader, oh, I will make you see how I modify the planet in my likeness, and you will see how I grape your women, ha ha ha. Issei, you shouldn't have said that with a dark look. Rise of him, and what will you do? We have them all surrounded, and from what I see you don't have your suit, tell me what will you do? Zuz, as much as it hurts to say it, it's true that you'll do it, boy, all of us no longer have the energy to continue fighting. Issei, we need reinforcements. Soul, yes, many. Issei, you know what points to the dark sky. Mari, that's it. Issei, yes. Carla, and they are all. Issei, yes, girls, I need a favor. I want you to protect everyone, I will take care of this. Tiamat's son Carla, Mari, yes. Everyone was surprised, as there was an army of armor, and the leaders were surprised. Issei, Jarvis, concentrate on the heat fibers of extremists and enable extreme destruction. Jarvis, all armor. Yes, sir, starting to analyze the demons and fallen. Issei, what are you waiting for? This is a party to enjoy. Narrator POV. After what was said, several armors begin to attack the demons and fell of Rise of him. Jarvis, gentlemen. Issei, Heartbreaker supports Tongs. One of the armors loses control. Issei, one fell. The armor falls at the base of the Gremry Castle structure. Issei, Jarvis, tell Igor to hold this. Eyes of him, damn, don't think you'll win. He throws Issei up to the roof of the building. Issei, Rise of him, getting up, and this, I'll destroy you. Rise of him, nothing will stop me, all we have left is war. Issei, you asked for it. 103 to 227. Note, pause the video until minute 227. Jarvis, the Mark 42 is coming. Issei, look, the prodigal son has returned. Issei, ag. Rise of him, and here we are on the roof. When I'm done with you, I'll take those precious gems and keep you alive so you can see how I destroyed the world. He jumps until he is centimeters away from Issei. You don't deserve them. Issei, hey, wait, you're right, I don't deserve them, but you're wrong, I fight for good and justice. Issei, Jarvis, do me a favor and blow up the Mark 42. Rise of him, no. Note. If you want to summarize the video here. Narrator POV. At the moment of falling, he takes out the wave ring and his wizard costume appears, making the cloak of levitation save his life, and on the floor safe and sound. Issei, my god. Mark's helmet falls, opens, and there is nothing. Rise of him, coming out of the fire. Well, do you really think that with that you can stop me? Rise of him, someone as insignificant as you will never be able to defeat me. I am the great Rise of him. Issei turns around and sees that the one who hit him was Tiamat. Tiamat, you talk too much. Mari gives Issei her hand to get up, while he activates a suit combining the powers of a sorcerer. Images of him with the levitation cloak. Rise of him, no matter what happens, what's done is done. Soul, what do you mean? Rise of him, thanks to the energy of extremists we were able to corrupt the seal of Trihexa, and it will be released within a year. Everything will be lost, ha ha ha. Issei, we will be ready, shoots a missile at him, and kills him. Carla, it's all over. The armor had wiped out the army of rise of him. Issei's armor was put away and he fell unconscious, but was caught by Soul. Tiamat, she fought with everything she had, it's time for her to rest. Making everything clear filler. Narrator POV. 9 hours had passed after the attack. It was 6 in the morning. Issei's harem took him to a room in the Gremry castle. The leaders wanted to see him and the girls did not allow them to get close to him. After that the girls lay next to him, or rather on top of him. Issei wakes up. Issei, what happened? What is this? He feels a weight on top of him, and it's the girls who are on top of him. Issei, girls, wake up. Tiamat, oh? Sees Issei, hello honey, how are you feeling? Issei, pretty good, hey, do you think you can wake up the girls while I go with the leaders? Tiamat, okay, but be careful. Issei carefully gets up and puts on the sorcerer's suit, along with the levitation cloak, to go to the room where the leaders were, discussing. Issei fence Issei, you woke up. Issei, good morning everyone, and tell me, what are you arguing about? Omar, son, how do you feel? Issei. Omar, are they? Issei, Issei, I asked you what you were talking about. Issei, I'm sorry, it's about Trihex's seal, it seems the seal is breaking. Issei, yes, I know that, Rise of him said that he had corrupted him, at most we have a year. Jake, we have you on our side, with the gems in your possession you can. Issei, who said I would participate in this war? Michael, and why not? Annoyed. Issei, it's not my fight. Azazel, but we need you. Lucy, please, son, think again. Issei, shut up, you have no right to call me son. Yurito, how can you talk to mother like that? Issei walks to a balcony and looks up at the stars. Omar, Issei Hayadu, as your father I demand of you. Issei, father? You are my father? No, sir, you know I'm tired of you bothering me, so from today on I'm no longer a Hayadu. That left the family pale. Lucy, what are they saying? With tears. Issei, you lost the right to call me son a long time ago, I gave up the surname Hayadu. Jake, but we are your family. Issei, no, you stopped being that, the moment you left me aside, for more than 10 years, 10 damn years. I turned to look at the stars again and said, Issei, star, I will call myself Issei Stark from now on. Vali, if you have a fight with your parents it's not our problem, but why won't you be in the battle? Issei, the only thing I'll say is that I won't participate in this, and if you keep insisting, I'd better leave. Azazel, if you want, go, with your armor we have a chance. Issei, what are you talking about, Crow? Azazel, we have the suits left over from your fight in storage, and we are getting the plans for them, so if you want to leave, go with us. Issei, thanks for telling me. Zeoticus, what do you mean, thank you? Issei, turns on his communicator. Jarvis, are you there? Jarvis, for you sir, always. Issei, activate the clean slate protocol. Jarvis, understood. Within a minute several explosions were heard beneath the castle. Venelana, what's going on? A soldier enters. Soldiers, sir, there were several explosions in the warehouse. There are many scientists injured. Gabriel, what did you do? Issei, my technology is not going to fall into the hands of hypocrites like you. Without further ado, I'm leaving. Rias, wait, I have a proposal? Issei, speak now. Rias, I challenge you to a raiding game. If I win, you will join my clan, you will return to your family, and apart from that you will teach us how to create those armors that you have, and you will give us the gems, she said confidently. Issei, what if I win? Sona, what are you asking for? Issei, peace. Seraphal, excuse me? Issei, if I win, I'll leave the supernatural world to you. I didn't get involved in anything that had to do with it. I want to have a quiet life with my loved ones, and also, if I win, I want them to build me a house near a beach. Without knowing, Issei's harem arrives and hugs him. Carla, I didn't know you liked the sea? She said it in a sweet tone. Issei, yes, turns to see Rias, and becomes serious. Then do you accept? Rias, I accept. Issei, Well, the rating game will be in 3 days. I hope you're ready. Without further ado, I'm leaving. Spelling and Venelana, wake Issei. Issei, what's wrong? Kind tone. Graphia, could we go with you? Venelana, please. Issei, what do you mean you're going? You are my queen. Note: Graphica and Venelana divorced their husbands because they were unfaithful, and when they saw Issei they felt attracted to him, apart from the fact that it was Issei's wish, if you remember. Zeoticus, and you are my wife. Venelana, if you don't remember, you and I are divorced. Graphia, it's true, damn unfaithful dogs, turns to look at Issei then? Venelana, can we go? With a puppy face. Issei, thinking, how I hate it when a woman does that. Size. Okay. Narrator POV. After they went to the New York mansion, Issei still felt tired and went to a room. Issei, I need a good rest. Starts to close his children, but the door is heard opening. Carla, Issei naughty tone. Issei, what's wrong? She turns to look at them and sees that they are in underwear. What's wrong? Mari, you've been gone for almost a year. It's time for us to make up for lost time. Issei, gee girls, he didn't finish speaking as they climbed on top of him. Tiamat, time for us to have Issei babies. Today is the mating season. Preventive tone. Issei, Biu, but I'm not ready to be a dad yet. Very nervous. Carla, you will be, in the course of time. Now she gets close to her ear. Leave us full enough that we need a wheelchair. She sucks her ear. Then you hear a loud bang at the door, and you see Graphica and Venelana wearing some rather daring outfits. Venelana, we can unite. At that point, Issei's girls activated Yandere mode. Tiamat, he's ours with red eyes. Carla, it's ours and no one else is growling, showing her fangs. Mari, nobody touches what belongs to us. Eyes on fire. Soul, just us, we'll leave him dry. At that moment Issei felt true terror. Venelana, please, none of you have enough experience to satisfy him. Spelling, that's right. Son, are you suggesting that we can't satisfy him? Spelling, yes. Issei, thinking, I'm not a man of prayers, but if you're in heaven, please save me. Superman. Tiamat, the 4 of us are enough for him to be satisfied. The others supported her. Venelana, please, we have more experience in satisfying men. That's how a little fight started, but while Issei took advantage of the distraction to escape. Carla, I have an idea. All of us will do it with Issei, and if we satisfy him you leave, but if you win you join. Venelana and Spelling, done. Then the 6 see Issei, at the door touching the knob. Issei, hey, hello girls, nervous. Soul, what do you think you're doing? Yandere. Issei, I just wanted to close the door so nervous they don't bother us very. The 6 take him and throw him on the bed. Issei, God help me. At that moment time stopped. In the sky the author appeared descending from the sky while Issei looked at him with a hallelujah face. Issei, you heard my prayers kneeling. Author, my son, here gives him a bag of seeds. Issei, and this for what? Author, so that you can replenish your energy every time you do it with them. Issei, what? Author, goodbye rises to the heavens. Issei, no. Time resumes. Carla, Mari, Tiamat and Soul, it's time to make babies. While in other universes. Issei Wix / Issei Reincarnation of GBET / Issei Music Man / Issei Foxy. Why do I feel sorry and proud of myself? Game rating. Narrator POV. After what happened on night 7W7, it was a miracle for Issei that he was able to make a deal with the girls so that he wouldn't become a father so soon. Flashback. Carla, Mari, Tiamat and Soul, it's time to make babies. Issei, girls please calm down. Carla, no Issei, you are going to leave us filled with your seeds and we will have a family. Hard eyes. The others agreed. Issei, I have a proposal for you. Son, which one? Issei, today we do it with protection, and when all this is over and there are no more threats we will do it and form a family. I will even give them the option to say how many shit. Why did I say that? The girls thought about it, and then nodded among themselves. Tiamat, okay, we accept it. Issei sighs, okay until. Mari, but we won't let you rest. Issei, take me the. End of flashback. Current events, rating game day. Issei, damn my hip still hurts. Soul, gently biting his ear, but we know you liked it. Issei, with a shiver, don't remind me, I didn't know that spelling and Venezuelan were so violent. Tiamat, well, what time is the rating game going to be? Issei, well, it will be in 10 minutes, Graffy. From the kitchen comes Graffy. Spelling, what's happening, Issei? Issei, do you think you can take us to the Gremry Castle? Graphia, of course, but Venelana and I will stay to do a little remodeling. Issei, don't touch anything strange. Venelana, carefully, love. Issei, bye. Graphia makes a magic circle and sends them to the castle. Issei walks to the entrance of the castle and is greeted by a guard. Guard, Lord Issei, Lord Sir Shay and the other leaders are waiting for you. Issei and his girls are guided by the guard to the room, where the leaders, entourages and the council members are. Sir Shay, oh Issei, I thought you weren't coming. Issei, I keep my word, I hope, and you keep yours seriously. Rias, of course Issei, I just hope you're ready to join my entourage confident. Issei, whatever, who should I fight with? Azazel, you will fight with Yurito, Rias, Razor. Issei, that's not fair, angry. Sona, you yourself accepted. Mari, we will help you. They all put on their witch costumes. More or less like that. Issei, no girls, I'll take care of it. Very well, Sir Shay, if you want it that way, then you leave me no choice. Let's end this once and for all. Michael, okay, we'll send you to the pocket dimension. Son, good luck. Carla, win and we'll give you a 7W7 gift. Now in the battle arena. Issei, why are you doing this? Jake, if it's the only way for you to get home, we'll do it. Yurito, please brother, let's not do this, and come back with us. Issei, wow, I don't think it's going to be possible, activates his suit. Issei, I hope you are ready because I will go with everything. Razor, don't believe the big deal, arrogant. Issei, we'll see about that. Razor couldn't react and hit him full on. Then he came out somewhat damaged, but he started to burst. In another carelessness, Issei approached quickly and hit him with a small combo. Razor, all angry, gave him a giant fire fist, but Issei quickly covered it. Issei, pathetic, this is a real blow. Razor, already in pain, don't think you've won. Yurito, I'm sorry bro, creates an energy sphere wanting to hit him but disappears from his sight. Where are you? Razor, it's up. Yurito, huh? Issei. Presenter Rosweiss, Yurito and Razor can no longer continue, Issei and Rias remain. Issei, do you really want to do it? Rias, more than ever, creates a ball of destruction and throws it at him. Issei in a quick movement creates a spell that makes the ball of destruction turn into butterflies. Issei, it was a good hit, I must admit. Now it's my turn, take off until you get close to the rivers to connect a punch. But Rias took advantage of this and accumulated the greatest energy of destruction, hitting him full force, but Issei created a shield. Rias takes out her demon wings to get close enough to Issei to start a fistfight, but Rias created a ball of energy with what gave her power. Issei saw it and created a sword to try to cut the sphere. But Rias snatched the sword from him and stuck it in his stomach, shocking everyone and the demons, giving them a smile. In the stands, Tiamat wanted to go and tried to kill the living menstruation, but it was stopped by the other girls. Sir Shay, you really did it, I'm proud of you, smiling. On the battlefield. Rias, calm down Issei, you won't die, remember that soon you will be my dear, haha. Issei, and remember that Issei versus Trihexa. We found ourselves in a desert where the Trihexa seal is. Several troops from each faction began to prepare. Zeoticus, line up. Azazel, prepare weapons. Michael, charge gentlemen. Narrator POV. After 5 minutes, the ranks of warriors were ready and the seal was about to be broken until it could no longer be broken and was destroyed. Finally free. Sir Shay Trihexa. Trihexa, after several years I'm finally out, ha ha ha. You said Jake, Eurito Valen? Narrator's POV. It must be said that Trihexa treated them with her dogs, since they could not give her a fight or battle for even 2 minutes. Trihexa, seriously, is this all you can do? How pathetic, now I will destroy everything. Everyone was scared, but they heard gears and they turned to look back and saw a robot as tall as Trihexa or a little workshop. Trihexa, and who the hell are you? Starting to walk towards Issei. Issei/Gypsy, the one who will stop you once and for all. In a movement with his hands, he began to hit them in the face with the boat. Trihexa, you are a bastard. Issei/Gypsy, let's go all out then, rocket mode. Jarvis, rocket mode activated. Issei now. The blow had hit Trihexa in the face, disorienting him for a moment. Trihexa, I must admit that you are strong but not enough. With his claws he began to tear off several pieces of metal from Gypsy. With Issei. Jarvis, sir, you have to end this once and for all. If you continue like this you will not survive. Issei/Gypsy, plasma cannon. Jarvis, plasma cannon activated. Trihexa receives it but wants to hit her with her hands and Issei/Gypsy takes them to headbutt her, sending her to the ground. Trihexa, getting up that won't be enough, she throws a powerful flamethrower at his torso and with her tail hits his feet sending him to the ground. Gypsy gets up. Issei/Gypsy, it's time to get serious. Trihexa, I say the same in combat pose. Issei/Gypsy and Trihexa charge in, starting a blow-to-blow battle. Trihexa, I'm tired of you, she grabs him by the torso with her tail and sends him flying to some kind of construction. Issei, I'd say the same about you. He takes 2 trailers, and hits Trihexa. Trihexa chews what's left in his mouth. How disgusting. If that's all you have, I'm sorry. Issei/Gypsy, sweet dreams. Trihexa staggers a little and after a few seconds falls unconscious to the floor. Narrator POV. 2 hours passed. In that time they had put seals on Trihexa so that it wouldn't move, as well as chained it. Issei asked Jarvis to guard Gypsy. Everyone began to celebrate that the beast had fallen, but the leaders took the credit for what Issei had done. They didn't even give him a thank you. Right now we are in the dungeon with Issei, his harem, and the leaders. Azazel, well, what are we going to do with him? Referring to Trihexa. Michael, we should kill him. He's done a lot of damage over the centuries, and if we seal him we can't ensure he won't get out again. Lucy, I don't know, I say we take away his power or signal him. Issei, let me talk to him. Everyone pays attention to him. Omar, but they are, no. Issei hit him in the face and sent him to the ground. Issei, I told you that I am no longer your son, and I want to talk to him about private matters. Sir Shay, no, we won't be responsible for what happens to you, boy. Issei, I'm aware of that. Azazel will open the rules for Issei to enter. Mari, we will accompany you. Issei, girls. So, nothing, let's go. Entering the cell. Issei, sighs, what a remedy. In the cell Trihexa began to wake up. Trihexa, what, where am I? Issei, in a maximum security cell. Trihexa sees Issei with his harem. Trihexa, who are you? Wait a minute, you were controlling that robot, right? Issei, that's right, tell me why you wanted to destroy everything. Trihexa, sighs, I wasn't always what you see, boy. Issei, what do you mean? Trihexa, what I wanted was my freedom. What happened was that years ago, dragons lived in peace, but God was jealous of our power. He was able to defeat Draig and Albion and transfer his soul to those things. He wanted to get into one too, that's why I had to fight. The demons also wanted my power, but since they couldn't defeat me they sealed me. All I want is to be free, to be able to go anywhere, just that. Issei, I didn't know that about you. Trihexa, but I'm happy too. Issei, and why? Trihexa, why I finally found my partner. The girls activated Yandere mode. Issei, and who is it? Trihexa begins to glow until her human signature appears. Trihexa, you're. Issei, wait, what? The girls hug him to protect him. Carla, he won't take what belongs to us. Tiamat, yes, he is ours. Mari, besides, there are already too many of us. Trihexa, well, I think they will have to share, showing a smile. Issei, can someone tell me what the hell is going on? Tiamat, well. Trihexa, you were the one who defeated me, now and forever you will be my husband. Issei, and why or what? Mari, you see, Issei, when a man, no matter his species, wins a battle against a female dragon, she will be his wife. Issei, so when I defeated you, I became your husband? Trihexa, that's right. Issei, I thought you were a man with a drop of anime-style sweat. Trihexa, think about it. Would they really take me seriously if I said I was the goddess of the apocalypse? Issei, I can't argue anything against that logic.jpg. Carla, okay, let's go. They run into the leaders. Issei, I'll take Trihexa. Sona, you can't do it, she's a threat. Issei, calm down, I'll take care of her, no matter what you say or do to me, she's already my partner. Azazel, boy, are you sure you won't be around or involved with the supernatural anymore? Issei, yes, I already decided, and no, I will not be involved anymore. Odin, if so, we cannot force you. Tiamat, hey Circe, is our house ready? Circe, reluctantly yes, it is on the beach coast. Sol, we'll retire then. Militia, goodbye young Issei, childish tone. Issei, see you later militias, I'll come back later, you owe me that smash game. In a magic circle they go. While on top of a mountain some distance away from there. It's almost time. Mate, the seals to release the dark dragons are almost broken. Alright Draig, how much longer? Draig, 7 months left, and they will be released. Issei. Issei too, everything is going according to plan, these disgusting beings will soon be under my feet. Draig, under our feet. Issei. Issei too, yes my friend, ha ha ha, very well Issei of this dimension, very soon you will know who I am, why I am, inevitable. The arrival of Dark Issei. Narrator POV. 6 months passed after the fight with Trihexa, everything was peaceful, or at least that's what they thought until. Flashback. The city of Lilith in a park with Circe and his son playing on the swing. Militias, right? Circe, yes they are? Militias, why isn't Mom with you anymore? Circe, she and I had problems and we had to separate. Militias, will they ever return? Circe, I don't think so. Militias, and why not? Circe, well why? Boom. An explosion occurs nearby. Militias, what's going on? With a little fear. Circe, go home, and see your grandfather now. Militias run away. Circe arrives at the place of the explosion and sees Issei, but he was different, and also possessed a sacred gear, but different. Circe, is it? Hello Circe, how are you? Circe, what do you think you're doing? Issei. Issei turns around. Issei, just a little settling of accounts, my dear friend. Circe steps back a little. Circe, you are not the Issei I know. Issei, wow, you got it right, my name is Dark Issei, and I came to destroy the universe. Circe, why do you do this? Issei, because of your damn fault. Circe, what? Dark Issei, they ruined my life and now. Dark Issei, I ruin yours. Dark Issei lunges at Circe to deliver blows that he could not block. Then I start hitting him multiple times. To give him a blow that sent him to some rocks, but he still didn't stop there. Dark Issei, if it weren't for you she would still be alive. Circe, what have we done to you, Ag? Dark Issei takes him by the head so he looks at him. Dark Issei, the question would be, what didn't they ask me? Dragon shot. Issei was sent flying and knew he had crashed into a building. After a few minutes, several magic circles appeared and from them came Rias Gremory and her entourage, Sona and her entourage, Azazel and Michael, and they saw Dark Issei. Rias Issei? Why are you doing this? Didn't you say you were going to leave the supernatural? Dark Issei, even in this dimension, you are completely stupid. I come from a different dimension with a purpose. Michael, what purpose? Issei, destroy the entire universe. Sona, whoever you are or where you come from, we won't leave you. Issei, haha, really? Draig, go get the gems. Draig, with pleasure, mate. A large dragon emerged from the booster gear, which was very scary just to look at. Draig, have fun, Issei with a psychopathic smile. Dark Issei, you know Draig, when you and I have the gems in our hands, whatever happens to this insignificant planet, I'm going to enjoy it like you can't imagine. Draig just gave a smile and flew away. Dark Issei, you and I will have a good time, ha 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 ha. With the real Issei. He and his girls were at an amusement park near the beach since they had opened one a few days ago. Obviously, in the case of Carla, Sol, Mari, and Trihexa, they came out in their human forms. Issei, okay girls, what game are we going to play? Trihexa, roller coaster. Venilana, bumper cars. Tiamat, the canoe. Sun, the tunnel of love. Carla, yes, that one, since it's dark, he, you know what I mean. And they all accepted the idea. Issei, sighs very well, to the tunnel. All of them, yes. Narrated POV. After they got on a lot of rides, 2 hours had passed, and they decided it was time to go home again, but Jarvis had called urgently. Jarvis, sir. Issei, what's wrong, Jarvis? Through the communicator. Jarvis, a dragon destroyed the house and entered the laboratory, took the gems along with the gauntlet. Issei, what? And where are you going, starting to run to the house? Jarvis, according to the locator, he is heading to Gremory Castle. Issei, damn you, Issei. Back with Dark Issei. Dark Issei, seriously, is that all you guys can do? You're not even good for warming up. Issei, you won't get away with this wretched man-ag. Dark Issei, that's what you think, grabs the militia by the hair. This must be your son, right? Militia, Dad crying. Issei, of course let him go, it's not his fault. Dark Issei, she was not to blame either and you killed her now, watch him die. Issei, no. Crack. That was all that was heard, and Searches just watched as his son's body fell to the ground dead. Issei, no. Draig arrives, I'll call him DD Dark Draig. DD, have Issei. He gives him the glove. Dark Issei, finally, he puts it on and a current of power runs through his entire body. At last, after so long, I will be able to get revenge on everyone about to snap his head. There are 5. One is missing. Draig, what happened? DD, they were the ones there were, surely the other Issei has it. Dark Issei, never mind, go back, you must be tired. DD enters the booster gear. Dark Issei, sighs, I thought it would take you longer, Issei. Dark Issei turns around and sees Issei in his sorcerer outfit, with the Eye of Agamotto. For those who don't understand this part, it's because after Issei removed the time gem from the Eye of Agamotto, he kept it just in case. Issei, you and I, we're going to fix this here and now. Dark Issei, we agree on that. The fall of a hero. Dark Issei, sighs, I thought it would take you longer, Issei. Dark Issei turns around and sees Issei in his sorcerer outfit, with the Eye of Agamotto. Issei, you and I, we're going to fix this here and now. Dark Issei, we agree on that, balance breaker. Issei sits down. Dark Issei, what do you think you're doing? Issei, I want to hear what happened to you. Dark Issei, don't you think I can kill you right now? Showing the gems. Issei, is that why I did this? Showing the active Agamotto eyes in a loop, if you kill me we will be like this for all eternity. Dark Issei, I think you're right. Issei, tell me. Dark Issei, you are an interesting Issei, well. Flashback. POV Dark Issei. In my time I had defeated the beast of the apocalypse Trihexa. I defeated her along with the one I considered my brother, Vali, the White Emperor, or White for short. I had my own harem. I had Akino, Rias, Kaneko, Kuroka, and the most important Gabriel. She was more than a seraph, she was my guardian angel. After what happened with Trihexa, everyone distanced themselves from me, except her. She was always by my side, but I felt that something bad was going to happen, so I talked to her. Issei, Gabriel, I really feel like something bad is going to happen. Gabriel, calm down, love, it's probably the tiredness. Issei, it's not that, but the girls. Gabriel, it's definitely work, don't worry, I'll be here for you, and blushes, I have a little surprise for you. Issei, and that's it? Intrigued. Gabriel, I'm pregnant. Issei, no. Gabriel, you don't like it, you don't want it? Issei hugs Gabriel and starts spinning. Issei, ha ha ha, I'm going to be a father, it's the best news of my life. Gabriel, calm down, hee hee. Issei, after all this is over, we will all live in a big house, and I will work hard to be able to afford the house. Gabriel, and we will be together taking her hand. Issei, together. POV Dark Issei. I thought that was my destiny, I was ready to accept it, but then it happened, the straw that broke the camel's back. A magic circle appears. Azazel, hello lovebirds, you are wanted in the underworld, in the council chamber. Me and Gabriel were surprised because Azazel was always happy, but we didn't give it any importance. Then we arrived and everyone was there, my friends, girlfriends, but they had the face of crazy friends. Issei, hello everyone, why did you ask us? Narrator. In that several spears of light hit Dark Issei, and he fell to the ground. Gabriel Hiba went to help him but couldn't. Issei, what the hell is wrong with you? Zeoticus, Haider Issei, we are asking you here to tell you that you are no longer useful to us, we will take you out of Draig. Gabriel, you can't do that. Michael, shut up Gabriel, it's not your decision. Gabriel, but he is the father of my son. Michael, what did you say? Gabriel, I'm going to have your child. Azazel slaps him. Azazel, you disgust me. Michael, you are a disgrace to the angels. Issei, we must end this, creating a sphere of destruction. Issei, with little strength and no please tears come out no. Booster gear appears. Draig, bastards, after everything my partner did, this is how they get paid. Issei, farewell Seraphim. Gabriel cold. Issei, no. Gabriel, I love you. Issei. After that, they killed her, her Inami's son. I swore that I would save her. I used all my power to escape, and luckily I found a temple where they said the gems were, and well, now you should have an idea of what happened. Deactivate the reality gem. Dark Issei. He was very beautiful. I told him that something was going to happen, but he thought I was crazy, hee hee. But what I told him finally came true. Issei, congratulations, you are a prophet. Dark Issei. I am a survivor. Issei, who wants to kill billions? Dark Issei, difficult decisions require strong wills. Issei, well, mine is equal to yours. Dark Issei, we'll see about that, Draig. 02108. Dark Issei, you really are full of tricks. He rips out Agamotto's eye, but you never use your best weapon. He breaks it and takes the gem finally. The 6 he throws Issei, he puts on the gem, he. Did you know that they barely use 2% of their true power? Issei, huh? Dark Issei, you didn't know? Well, I'll show you. Activates all the gems. Issei saw all this, but he had come up with a plan. Dark Issei, ha, see, now say goodbye to everyone he wants to snap, but. Issei, try the nullification spell. Gems are disabled. Dark Issei, what? Issei, I know it will last a few minutes, but activates his armor. Issei, it will be enough plasma cannon. The lightning bolt hits Dark directly in the hand, causing the glove to fly several meters. Dark Issei, do you think that will stop me? Draig. Draig, gladly, the seal is broken, say it and they will come. Dark Issei. I am the one who swears. With my life to defend the innocent. He who was betrayed. And repudiated by those who once loved him. I will be your new leader. Come to me and be my subjects. Come to me, dark dragons. A portal opens and several dark creatures emerge from it, but 4 in particular stand next to Dark. I will put them as subjects for S1, my lord. S2, we are here to serve you. S3, your wish is my command. S4, say it and we will do it. Dark Issei, let's see what he's made of. He approaches Issei and kicks him, sending him flying. Issei gets up. Issei. Issei, huh? I am Tiamat on your left. Behind Issei several teleportation circles appeared. And from it comes out Circe next to Estuaries. I'll skip the part where Captain Marvel is thrown into the abyss by Thanos. Narrator POV. Dark Issei, already with the glove ready to use, was about to put it on but was stopped by Jake and Thor. But he took them off of him, then he put on the glove. Dark Issei, all about to snap his fingers. Issei takes his hand and struggles with him. Dark Issei gives him a few blows that send him crashing into some rocks, and then adjusts the glove. Dark Issei, I am inevitable. He snaps his fingers but nothing happens, he sees and he doesn't have the gems, then he turns his sight to Issei. Issei, Issei, and I am Iron Man. The fallen hero final. Dark Issei, I am inevitable. He snaps his fingers but nothing happens, he sees and he doesn't have the gems, then he turns his sight to Issei. Issei, Issei, and I am Iron Man. Issei appears in a familiar place. Issei, what am I doing here? He starts walking to the temple and sees 7 shadows and runs towards them. When he arrives, he sees 7 boys. Issei, hello? Who are you? Mori, my name is Mori Stark. Lorena, hi, I'm Lorena Stark. Carla, my name is Carla Stark. Sandra, my name is Sandra Stark. Morgan, my name is Morgan Stark. Anthony, my name is Anthony Stark. Emily, I'm Emily Stark. Issei, why do they have my last name? Anthony, why we are your children. Issei, what? Morgan, in your time we were not born yet, basically the gems gave us a chance to meet you. Sandra, and to give you this. Everyone hugs him and starts crying. Note: Issei's children with his partner are Mori from Issei with Trihexa, Lorena from Issei with Sun, Carla from Issei Tiamat, Sandra from Issei with Mari, Morgan from Issei with Venelana, Anthony from Issei with Carla, Emily from Issei with Graphy. Issei, what's wrong? Mori, you're making a sniff sound, Dad is missing. Issei hugs them tightly. Issei, calm down, I know we have little time left but I'm glad to know that I have 7 wonderful children. Carla, actually we are 20. Issei. Lorena, are you okay? Issei, it doesn't matter, hugs them tightly as tears come out. I love you 3 million. An orange light illuminates everything. In reality. After that, with the snap of Issei, several dark beings began to turn into dust. While all this was seen by Dark Issei, he saw all this helplessly, and just sat down. Didi, calm down mate, you'll see her again soon. Dark Issei, and I hope you're their brother. While Issei sat, very exhausted and with a lifeless face. That's when Carla arrives. Carla, love, it's all over, we won. Love, we won, starts to cry. The sun is coming. Soul, Issei don't go, starts to come out in tears. And you arrive, Graphy, with your armor still on. Spelling, love, please don't leave us. Mari, you know all of us. Trihexa, we are expecting a child from you, we are pregnant. Issei just stars. Circe is approaching. Issei and the gems? Issei. With what remains of his strength, the cough, I reduced them to atoms. If I left them, you were going to use them for your own benefit. Issei. He left the place annoyed. Tiamat, please, we can help you. Issei. Thank you for always being by my side. Cough. I love you. I'll closes his eyes so as not to open them again. Soul, honey, this is a joke, right? You can't be dead. She falls to the ground, bursting into tears. Many warriors of all races came forward, and only kneeling in respect, the dragons gave a stiff bow in honor of the hero of the universe. A week later, they were all in dark suits. The Haida family cried for the death of their son, and his parents only cried because they couldn't fix things with him. His harem only cried at his grave. Everyone is silent until two people arrive with musical instruments. Tiamat, excuse me, sniff, who are you? Mephanite, my name is Mephanite. Guardian, and I, Carlos. Mephanite, my condolences for Issei's death, he and we were friends. Guardian, well, we wanted to dedicate this song to you, okay, Mephanite? Mephanite, you know what if activating a multiplication appearing another 5 Mephanites ready, guys? Mephanites, yes. Guardian, 1, 2, 3. Today a great hero fell. His light has gone out. It was worth it because we won. But his memory remains here. Proof that he had a heart. Our world saw. How have I won? Was it worth winning? For what we lost. A piece of my heart. It was worth it because we won. But his memory remains here. Proof that he had a heart. Today a great hero fell. The girls just cried their eyes out, the Haida family did the same, some present applauded and others remained silent. 1 hour later. Great Red, today we are in mourning, since a hero, no warrior I gave his life to protect the universe. That is why today we, the 3 gods, pay tribute to Issei Stark. They uncover the large blanket, and you see a statue of Issei with his Iron Man suit and the gems. Narrator POV. After a few months passed and the girls had given birth. Tiamat had 3 boys and a girl. Trihexa had 2 boys and a girl. Vanillana had a boy and a girl. Right, a boy and 2 girls. Soul had 2 girls. Carla had 2 girls and a boy. Mari had 2 boys and a girl. 7 years later. POV? And that's the story of your father, my children. Child X, Mommy, will Daddy come back? Mari, I don't know, my girl, but if you can look at the stars you will see that he will be watching over us from above. Son, that's all, it's time to sleep. All the kids, Carla, if you go to sleep now, we'll go to the amusement park tomorrow. Children, yes. And so this story concludes. Maybe I had problems since my childhood, but I was able to face them. Maybe they take away my suits, or my toys, or take credit for my actions, but there is something they cannot take away from me. I am Issei, I am Iron Man. Alternative ending. Dark Issei, I am inevitable. He snaps his fingers but nothing happens. He sees and he doesn't have the gems. Then he turns his sight to Issei. Issei, Issei, and I am Iron Man. Everything was dark, and there were Dark Issei, and Issei. Dark Issei, what did you do? Issei, I combined with the gems, now they are part of me. But I know you did it for a good cause. Maybe what you did was not the best option, but I know you are a good person, so that's why I will help you with that. Dark Issei, and what will you do? Issei, I'll go get her, and then I'll send you somewhere else. Dark Issei, don't you think maybe you can make a paradox? Issei, no, and in case you're wondering, it's not true what they say in the movies about Back to the Future. Well, I'll go get her activating the space and time gems. Dark Issei universe, time before Gabriel's death. Issei, Gabriel, I really feel like something bad is going to happen. Gabriel, calm down, love, it's probably the tiredness. Issei, it's not that, but the girls. Gabriel, it's definitely work, don't worry, I'll be here for you, and blushes, I have a little surprise for you. Issei, and that's it? Intrigued. Gabriel, I'm pregnant. Issei, no. Gabriel, you don't like it, you don't want it? Issei hugs Gabriel and starts spinning. Issei, ha ha ha, I'm going to be a father, it's the best news of my life. Gabriel, calm down, hee hee. Issei, after all this is over, we will all live in a big house, and I will work hard to be able to afford the house. Gabriel, and we will be together taking her hand. Issei, together. A magic circle appears. Azazel, hello lovebirds, you are wanted in the underworld, in the council chamber. Behind them is Issei. Issei, from what I see, this is where Gabriel dies. I will follow them closely. Activates the space gem. Issei, hello everyone, why did you ask us? Narrator. In that several spears of light hit dark Issei, and he fell to the ground. Gabriel Hibba went to help him but couldn't. Issei, what the hell is wrong with you? Zeoticus, Haider Issei, we are asking you here to tell you that you are no longer useful to us. We will take you out of Draig. Gabriel, you can't do that. Michael, shut up Gabriel, it's not your decision. Gabriel, but he is the father of my son. Michael, what did you say? Gabriel, I'm going to have your child. Azazel slaps him. Azazel, you disgust me. Michael, you are a disgrace to the angels. Issei, we must end this, creating a sphere of destruction. Issei, with little strength and no please tears come out no. Booster gear appears. Draig, bastards, after everything my partner did, this is how they get paid. Issei, farewell Seraphim. Gabriel cold. Issei, no. Gabriel, I love you. Issei threw the sphere, but in the air, it had disappeared. Everyone was surprised, and wondered who it had been. Issei, you are disgusting beings. Everyone turned around and saw something that surprised them. It was another Issei, only this one was brown and had honey eyes. Rias, how can there be another Issei? Issei, I introduce myself Bose, I am an Issei, from another universe, and I am here for a particular matter. Michael, and what is it? Issei, I'm coming for you. Sona, what? Issei uses the power gem to take them all away except for Issei and Gabriel, and they all fall to the ground exhausted. Zeoticus, what did you do to us? Issei, I'll make it clear to you, because of you my universe was almost doomed. I had to interfere. Issei, what are you talking about? Issei, at the moment that they would have killed Gabriel, if your heart had been so curious that it would have filled you with hatred for everything supernatural, you would have to find a cave that would explain to you about these gems. Showing his hand, you were going to do everything for her, to find her, to seek your revenge. Luckily I stopped you. I had to interfere at this precise moment in your time. Now with the space gem he creates a portal. You two cross into this portal and make a new life. Gabriel, and where will we go? Issei, to the garden. Issei, and what is that place? Issei, a very beautiful and lovely place, where you can live in peace with Gabriel and his children. Gabriel, and what will happen to them? Pointing to everyone present. Issei, I will personally take care of that. Now that you use and form a new life, that planet is full of anthropomorphic beings, or furries, whatever you want to call it. Issei, well, I don't know what to say, thanks. Issei, don't thank me, just remember to never stop fighting for what's right. Issei, I will do it. Issei takes Gabriel's hand and they cross the portal. Issei, well, I'll leave that for a few minutes. Rias, and what are you going to do to us, huh? It doesn't matter if you are from another dimension or universe, we will find a way to go for you, and for those stones. Issei, that's why I won't leave any loose ends. You were the ones who caused the universe to almost be eliminated, and that's why I will wipe out the supernatural world from this world. Seraphal, wait, let's make a deal. Issei, by snaps fingers. After a few minutes everyone started to turn to dust. Big Red, I hope they kill you someday. Issei, they already told me that before he activates the space and time gem to return to the beginning. Issei, what did you do? confused. Issei, I helped you. Issei was crumbling. Issei, this is what you call helping. Issei, I don't know what happened, I swear. I can explain that. The two Issei turn around and see a man in a lab coat. The two Issei, who are you? Paradox, my name is Paradox, I come from two acquaintances of mine. What happened is that you Issei, you must not exist. Issei, and why not? Crying with anger, I lost what I loved the most. Paradox, exactly, the other Issei saved your beloved's life and yours by giving them a new life, that's why you're fading away, your future ex was, how to say it? Deleted, and right now in your new timeline you repassed out. When you wake up you'll remember everything, even this little chat, but you'll have the life that you and Draig deserve with a smile. Issei, really? Incredulous. Paradox, yes, now go and live your happy life. Issei sees Issei. Issei, thank you with a sincere smile. Issei, goodbye. Issei is completely destroyed. Paradox, and you Issei. Issei turns around to see him. Paradox, I have a message from my acquaintances, takes out a projector, it is about the matter of the gems. Issei, and what? In the hologram the Guardian and Mephanite appear in their human form. Guardian, Issei, if you're watching this it's because we have to talk about the gems you carry. Mephanite, I think you already know that with the 6 you can destroy the universe, and it is Carlos' job to keep them under his custody. Guardian, however, after your actions, and your courage to carry them out knowing the consequences of what could happen to you. Mephanite, we told you that you will keep them, since they are also basically glued to your body. Guardian, use them for good, Issei. Mephanite, we wish you the best. Guardian, we say goodbye, and there is also another god who must say goodbye to you, but that will be on another occasion. Mephanite, take care. Guardian, and protect your universe. The hologram turns off. Paradox, well that's all. Issei, Paradox. Paradox turns to look at him. Issei, will we meet again? Paradox, everything is possible. Issei, where? Paradox, not where, when turns around and disappears into the darkness. Narrator POV. After Issei returned to reality, he saw that the dark beings were turning to dust, and he fell to the ground leaning on a stone, and then his beloved ones arrived. Son, it's over, love. Carla, how are you? Mari, are you okay? Tiamat, everything will be fine. And so it happened, everyone worried about the brown-haired boy. After what happened, it was decided that the meeting to talk about what happened would take place in a week, time for Issei to rest. 4 days later. In a house near the sea. Our chestnut was sitting watching television, and then the girls went with him. Mari, Issei. Issei stops what he is doing and sees the girls. Issei, what happened? Is everything okay? Trihexa, we need to talk about something important. Issei, and it is? Spelling, we are pregnant. Issei was in shock for a few minutes, and then came back from the trance. Issei, yes, really? Tiamat, somewhat fearful, yes, yes. Issei goes and hugs one by one wet after shouting, I'm going to be a daddy. After that, everything was resolved, or so they thought. 3 days later, the day of the meeting. Gremry Castle. There were several gods present at the place, gods from all cultures, Japanese, Indian, Mexican, Egyptian, Greek, among others. Serche, well, it seems that many must know why we are here, right? Aces, is it about the boy and the gems? Azazel, yes, that's right, well, since the boy made him fuse with them. Elder 2, we have decided that he will be engaged to Rias Gremry and 3 other girls from other houses from all the clans. Issei, and with what right did they decide that? Old Man 1, shut up, brat, you are nobody to tell us what to do. Issei, really? Showing the gems on his glove all shining. Elder 4, you dare to threaten us? Issei, first dead to be with her. Lucy, they are. Issei activates the power gem, and in a quick movement he hits him in the stomach, causing him to fly away, crashing into several buildings and rocks. Issei, what did I tell you? Hey, I told you I wouldn't get involved with the supernatural anymore. Old Man 3, and why did you fight? Issei, the other boy had his reasons. Elder 5, what, killing the entire universe were reasons? Issei, if I told them I would have to kill them. Elder 2, if you did, you would be declared an enemy. Issei, I don't care about that. Listen and listen carefully. I wouldn't get involved any more with the supernatural. If something happens that is beyond your hands or your understanding, I will help you, but I don't want you to bother me with arranged marriages, with bothering me at my doorstep. That I join some faction, why wouldn't I do it? Any questions? Yurito raises his hand. Issei, yes? Yurito, and your family? Issei, my beloved ones, they are. Yurito, not them, us. Issei, get serious, I think I made that clear before. I'm no longer a Hayadu, I'm a Stark, and that won't change. Jake, so what? Issei, that's right, I'm not one of you anymore. Omar, but you are our blood. Issei, correction, it was, my DNA was modified when the power of the gems was present, even though that implies that the power I possess will not be passed down through generations, only I will have it. Zuz, at least we could do. Issei, nothing hitting the table, I just want to have a quiet life. If that's all, I'm leaving. Narrator POV. After they left the boy alone, the leaders of the factions spoke to him to settle a matter. After a month, Issei had revealed to the entire world that he was Iron Man and about the supernatural, giving an alliance with humans and supernaturals. Then Issei founded Stark Industries, where they helped people and made cures for diseases. After months, the girls had given birth. Tiamat had 3 boys and a girl. Trihexa had 2 boys and a girl. Venilana had a boy and a girl. Right, a boy and 2 girls. Sol had 2 girls. Carla had 2 girls and a boy. Mari had 2 boys and a girl. After that, 5 years passed. Current events. October 30th. Time 9 p.m. Place, children's room. Issei, well kids, have you already thought about your Day of the Dead wardrobe? Yes, I will be a mummy girl's voice. I'm a vampire child's voice. And so all the children said their costume? Issei, very well, now to sleep. Daddy, will you tell us a story? Issei, there were a lot of children who went to sleep, and that's it, he said it quickly. A group of children, we didn't like that story. Issei, it's because that's not his favorite. Daddy, please, with puppy eyes. Issei, N goes and everyone put on a puppy face. Egg OK grabs the book Once Upon a Time. After a few minutes, Issei stops reading and many already had a face that wanted to sleep. Issei, rest. All the children, Daddy, we love you 3 million. Issei, opening the door, 3 million, wow, he now sleepin' or I'll sell your toys. Issei goes to the room and sees the girls either watching TV or reading a book. Issei, girls, I discovered that boys love me more, they love me 3 million times. So, really? Issei, yes, his love for you is around 5 or 600,000. Carla, you see, honey. Issei lies down. Tiamat, hey Issei, the girls have talked and well. Trihexa, we want to have more babies. Issei, what? Mari, yes, we wish so. Issei, but we already have 20 in total. Mari, another 20 or 30 wouldn't be bad, anyway the company is doing pretty well, and… Venilana, we calculated and we will be able to take care of more children. Issei, are you sure about this? They all nod. Issei, well, then he takes off his shirt and puts a spell so that you can't hear what happens in the room, and another so that time passes more slowly in the room. I'll leave them in the wheelchair until they shout my name. All the girls blushed, and well, I think you already know what happened next. Start time 9:30 p.m. End time 5 a.m. Room time 3 days. Current events. Issei was in a robe and watching the stars on his balcony. Issei, when will you get out of their paradox? The teacher comes out from where he was. Paradox, boy, I'm not surprised since I knew it would happen. I think you already know what I came for, right? Creating a dark room. Issei, you're going to show me the other recording, right? Paradox, no, to present it to you, sir, may you come in. Hello, young Issei, how long? Issei, it can't be Mr. Lee. Stan, that's right, kid. Issei, what are you doing here? Stan, my time as a deity is over, and I am looking for someone worthy of my power. Issei, wow, and can you tell me what it is? Stan, I call him Marvel while silhouettes of various heroes appeared behind him. Issei, and what do I have to see? Stan, your children will be worthy of my power, well, one power for each one, haha. Issei, I don't know what to say, hee hee hee. Hey Stan, hurry up, the kid is waiting for me. Stan, I'm coming Ramon. Don Ramon, hello boy. Issei, hello, hello? Stan, Ramon, aren't you going to give him something? While walking into the light. Ramon, if it's true, boy, I'll give one of your sons to take the power of the greatest hero. Issei, and it is? Don Ramon, the red grasshopper. Stan, turns around, we have to go now, boy, take care. Issei, goodbye Mr. Lee, Mr. Ramon, take care of yourself too while giving him a hug. Ramon, bye boy, starting to walk into the light. Paradox, my work here is over. Issei, see you later, Paradox. The room disappears and Issei returns to bed. Carla, sleepy honey, what's wrong? Issei, nothing, go back to sleep, kisses him on the head. POV Issei. After my great adventure, I only give thanks for what I have, a true family, and no matter what I separate myself from in the future, it doesn't matter, if they take away my toys, my inventions, or my achievements, there is something they will not be able to take away from me. I am Issei, I am Iron Man. Issei, and after all this, what could have happened to D. Issei? In another place. Planet the Garden. He was on a kind of farm. An adult running after 5 little ones, and that adult was D. Issei. D. Issei, come here you little ruffians, funny tone. I bet you can't reach us. After a few minutes you see the children and D. Issei sitting on the grass, and Gabriel comes out of the house, with a baby in his arms. Gabriel, honey, dinner is already made. D. Issei, let's go. He gets up and leaves, but not without giving Gabriel a kiss. Gabriel, come on kids. The children follow them. D. Issei, and what happened to Draig? Note, I have released Draig. Gabriel, he is in the house with Loie. D. Issei, and your daughters? They are probably getting ready for dinner. Arriving at the house. D. Issei, Draig? Draig, what happened, bro? D. Issei, are you ready for dinner? Draig, yeah, love, come down and get the girls. Loie, we are in them. Draig's wife. Loie, girls, go sit down. And, yes, mom. D. Issei stops and looks at the horizon. D. Issei, thank you, Issei, for this opportunity, enters the house. And
let me know in the comments below if you guys want the next part. Also check out my other video that has been shown and left. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like and share this video. And have a fantastic day. Bye.